Vice President Jonathan Gallen, and Administrative Secretary Tiffany Massey. The Student Athletic Advisory Committee, perennial champions in academics, athletics, and service.
This non-conference matchup against the number 3 team in the nation. And right now you have the starting lineups being called out here over the PA system. We'll have the national anthem coming up shortly. Again, final scores in the SIAC today was Tuskegee over Lane 38-7. Morehouse was defeated by Miles. Miles with the victory 31-7 over Morehouse. Also taking action today in the Circle City Classic. I believe that's what's going on. Kentucky State and Central State. We'll get a score update as soon as we can. And it's Fort Valley State at Benedict today, and also Ava Maria at Clark Atlanta. So that is what's going on. We're going to tune in right now to Albany State PA announcer Art Anderson and the ASU Marching Ram Show Band with the national anthem coming up.
join me in saluting the finest coaching staff, head coach Dan Land, and assistant coaches Anthony Kelly, Steve Smith, Yul Joyner, Kareem Hess, Charles Huff, Bakoskowi Daniels, Chris Henderson, Alex Williams, Damian Gooseby, and Devontae Alexander. And a big shout out for the athletic training staff from the Phoebe Putney Memorial Hospital staff, Assistant Walter Anderson, and the training and equipment staffs. For our SIAC officials for tonight's game, referee Mark Comer, umpire Hassani Carter, linesman Ryan Dillard, line judge Eric Bruxton, field judge Hugh Brown, side judge Cameron Thompson, back judge Chad Holshoe, and clock operators David Boone and Martin Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's stand for the presentation of our national colors by members of the Albany State ROTC under the direction of Major Thomas Smith, Chair of the ASU Department of the Military Science and ROTC.
Rams show band under the direction of Mr. Michael DeQueer doing a fantastic job here. And we are in our pregame show getting ready for a big matchup. We had a picture just taken a moment ago. One of the Albany State big-time alums, Wilbur Yancey here from the Atlanta area here. I don't know what he's going to do with the picture, but I'm sure he's going to do a great thing with it. Always good. That was the first Sam the Ram. First ever.
Wilbur, what's up, man?
Good to see you. That big chapter, the cab chapter, Atlanta. Yeah, they're always doing great things. So, hey, represent.
A few weeks.
Yeah, and you were at the big casino night last night, right? Yeah. Right. Great thing. All right, it's pregame. We're a few moments until kickoff. Going to have the captain's meeting momentarily. Guys, let's get back into it now. Big one tonight.
I just hate to keep harping on what the Rams really need to do. But fans, the Rams have really got to be able to try and control both sides of the ball. And I know that's going to be difficult. You're going to make mistakes. I'm going to say that first, Norm. But they can't be crucial ones. And I keep harping on down and distance like Stamper gets on to me. Charles Stamper gets on to me about down and distance. That's what the Rams got to not have mistakes with 3rd and 3 to make it 3rd and 8, Norm.
Yeah, and that's one of the big things that's cost the Rams a lot. They're only 27% on 3rd down, which is right around 6 or 7 in the conference. But that's just too low. I mean, you're not going to have a successful team on only converting 27% of your 3rd downs. And then, like you said, the thing that gets them in that situation is sometimes they go from a 3rd and 1 to a 3rd and 6 because of a penalty. And then we've had 3rd and 1s and didn't convert them. So we just got to be a lot more consistent in what we're doing on offense. And that'll really, really help the defense out. If the offense can get in here, we saw it last week. When the defense set the offense up a couple of times and the offense got in gear, the defense started playing with more confidence. They got the ball back. The offense started rolling a little bit. So it kind of it's like a tumbleweed, kind of like a snowball effect.
Exactly.
Once it gets going and it gets going good on one side of the ball, it helps the other side of the ball, then the whole team starts playing better.
All right. We also would like to remind everyone tonight's game, not only on the radio on 98.1 KISS FM and on your mobile device through KISSAlbany.com, is being video streamed. So if you're somewhere around the world and you want to check out tonight's game live, it'll be on YouTube Live, and you can go to the Albany State official homepage on Facebook. There is a link there, and it'll be done. There's a team here from IT, and we have a lot of students here doing the video production, Eric Tabor, and a lot of people back in the background that have worked really hard to bring this tonight. So video stream tonight's game, and that should be rolling live momentarily. So right now the captains meeting at midfield, visiting team, the West Georgia Braves will get to call it, and Albany State is, of course, the home team. So we'll see. Can we tell who won the toss?
Looks like West Georgia won the toss. The referee, the white hat as we call him, is on their side,
West
touching their
Georgia
captain.
has won the toss and elected to defer.
They're deferring. If you couldn't hear it, I guess you know now.
Albany State will receive.
All right, they got him mic'd up well. Referee mic'd up here, and we will have the kickoff coming up momentarily.
Hey,
So
Fred,
go ahead.
They had a name change, didn't they?
They used to be the Braves.
It used to be the Braves. Now they're the
Wolves.
Okay, the West Georgia.
West Georgia Wolves.
Okay, all right.
Right, so they are the Wolves now from Carrollton, Georgia, and they have a nice new stadium up there. We hadn't been to it yet. We went to the old stadium that they played in, but they have a really nice facility, and maybe we'll get to see it next year. I don't know if this is a 2-year deal or whatever, but hey, we're about to start momentarily. So the Albany State Rams come to the ASU sideline, but again, the visiting team is West Georgia. They're wearing all white today, white jerseys, white pants, red numerals, and the white headgear. The Rams in the royal blue pants and jerseys and the silver headgear. So we about ready for kickoff, coming up momentarily.
Yeah, I was looking at Albany State band. Not as many as there used to be over in the Mighty Rams marching show band, but I tell you what, those bass drums look awful good with that Rose Bowl parade insignia on it. That band went out to Pasadena last New Year's Day and made us all proud, competing in the Tournament of Roses parade.
Doing a great job, Michael DeQueer and the band, and of course they may be small in number, but I'm sure they're going to entertain well tonight here. Again, boy, the weather should be good tonight. Sun goes down, should be a great night for college football. At the Albany State University Coliseum, we call it the Rams Den. What we're going to do, kickoff coming up, we're going to pause momentarily for station identification.
And the fellow fans, the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
All right, thanks a lot. Albany State University Golden Rams football on your radio from Albany, Georgia. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, Jesse Massey. And West Georgia tees it up. They are getting ready to kick off to ASU. And the kicker, number 42, Eric Autry, kicking off. Double return team back for Albany State at about the Ram 5-yard line. As they kick off from left to right. Kick is high, end over end. It'll come down. Matt Green at the Ram 5-yard line. Return it 15, tries to cut it outside. And he is going to be trapped over there across the 20, and they'll knock him down right at the 21-yard line. So looking for a little running room, about 16 yards on the return. Matt Green, they closed that door. He was trying to get the corner and couldn't get it.
Yeah, excellent speed and contain outside on this West Georgia punt coverage team. The guys stayed in their lanes, and like you said, I tried to cut it wide. And just could not run that wide guy and had to try to cut it back up inside. Nothing there for him.
They spot him at the 20. I thought he had the 21, but either way, it's 1st and 10 Albany State. We're just underway here at the ASU Coliseum. Caleb Edmonds at quarterback. Rams with 4 receivers on first down from the 20. Going to throw it short hopped his receiver. It's intended for Sanford C. The Rams coming in today, not doing a great job offensively, only 16.3 points per game, but averaging right at about 329 yards. Caleb Edmonds, he is the top in the SIAC in total offense, 270 yards a game, but he's had a lot of drop balls. That was not a great pass, but that's really been the big killer in the first few games, drop passes. That was incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 Rams as we are just underway here at the Albany State 20, double receivers to the right, one man split to the left side. Getting it started, running back is going to be Habersham. They will hand off to the sophomore running back, looking for room, fighting through it. And he's going to run for about 6 tough yards, able to break through from that last guy. They had a hand on him, and he fought for a couple of extra yards. So Jarvis Small not in the lineup as of yet tonight. It'll be 3rd and 4 ASU.
And I hate to say it crucial right off the bat, no, but look what we got. We got 3rd and what?
3rd and 4, yeah,
okay,
already.
We really need to try to keep execution going here and keep this football.
Albany State will break huddle here. First possession play, 3rd down and 4 at the Ram 26-yard line. Double receivers on both sides of the field. Caleb Edmonds, the senior quarterback from Atlanta, Georgia, ready to go. They bring, about 6 men up to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, Edmonds going to get rid of the ball. It's going to be caught. And, number 14, that's been the leading receiver for the Rams. He used to be a quarterback, Takevian Harris, 6 feet, 175-pound junior from Albany, 1st and 10.
And that's good. That's good play right there. Pitch and catch there, Norm. Got just enough to get across the boundary there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, quarterback and receiver on the same page. Fred mentioned they had 6 guys up. They dropped one back and rushed 5. The quarterback had a little time. The running back did a good job of stepping up, picking up a blitzer, and able to complete the throw outside for the 1st down.
And Harris, that'll be his 12th reception of the year. 1st and 10 at the Albany State 33-yard line. 3 receivers. They want to pass here on 1st down, get it out to the running back, McKinley Habersham, trying to fight for yardage, and a lot of white jerseys in the area there. They're going to jam him up there. Going to get maybe 3 yards. They're going to spot him down at the 36-yard line. So the Rams with a little quick pass play to the running back. Had a long one last week, 93-yard touchdown. This time he goes for only about 3 yards. Quickly, no huddle offense. Rams on 2nd down and 7. Ready to go quickly. Edmonds back there and all kinds of time. They flush him out now to the left side. Wants to throw it the last minute. He'll throw it away. So had time initially, but that's good coverage downfield. Nowhere to get the ball, and he's going to throw it incomplete.
Boy, we were right on the yard line on that time, and it looks like they're right in to me. Number 49, I think it was lined up in the neutral zone. I was thinking there might be a flag dropped on that, but there wasn't, and it's going to put Rams in a 3rd and long situation.
This West Georgia defense only giving up 9 points a game, 235 yards of total defense. They're pretty good. They shut out Miles a couple of weeks ago, 29-0 up in Fairfield, Alabama. So it's 3rd and 7, another possession play for Albany State. They were able to convert the first time. We'll see what they do here. 3rd and 7. Double receivers again, spread formation for the Rams. Caleb Edmonds back, 4 go out. Looks downfield, pumps, going to throw it. Man wide open and missed him. Michael Green looked back and if he could have turned it upfield, but either way, miscommunication. Green was open, but they could not convert. It'll be 4th down and 7.
I fought that on Caleb. Now, all he had to do is just get a little soft touch.
Yeah.
He put too much air under the ball right there. And we're looking at it on the screen right there. He had got behind the defensive back, Fred.
Yeah, he was well behind the defense, and, you just float that out there to him and let him run under it. And the Rams come up with a big play there. Not on the same page with the receiver that time.
Up the punt is going to be, the Ram punter. And now he's not going to make it. That time they had good pressure in the backfield, and this is what you did not want. The Ram punter not able to get the punt off, and he took off and ran, and Terry Wiley is the punter. Let's see what happened here. Snap was a little low, and
that would have been blocked.
He had a guy right on top of him. He was trying to run it, and they closed the door on him on the far side. Number 6 over there, the safety Curtis Lindsey, and the West Georgia offense is going to get the ball at the Ram 37-yard line. So just like that, what we did not want, big mistake for the Rams on special teams. West Georgia, first possession on offense will start at the Albany State 37-yard line, going from left to right. No score, first quarter, 12:59 to go here in the first quarter as they put the back in motion. Back to pass the quarterback, trying to tumble a little screen. That running back took a huge hit.
Yeah, that's Brown. I think number 50 for the Rams came up and Thomas for the Rams. Was that number 50?
Yeah, number 50, yeah.
Yeah, came up and put a big hit on the running back, looking back for a little swing outlet pass, and nice collapse on him.
Will Gardner, the quarterback, he's a junior quarterback, has 6 touchdowns on the season, 4 picks. It's 2nd and 10 at the Ram 37, end around. They run it to number 15, and he's looking for room, and he's going to be hit over there. They late to blow the whistle. I thought he was down already. They finally blow him dead at the 34-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and 7, so a possession play coming up. So the Rams defense, see if they can hold West Georgia here after they got the ball at 37.
Number 14 for them. He pulled our guy down to keep him from making that tackle on that play. That no, I saw it on the replay. And the official looked right to grab his flag and put it back.
A guy to watch here, number 5. He's a big, tall wide receiver.
This guy right here on our side.
They go 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 3rd and 7, West Georgia. Gardner looks near side. Throw it too tall for that guy. It's going to be incomplete. And over there with the coverage, Aaron Davis. It'll be 4th down and 7.
Well, that's a good job by that Albany State defense now. The thing is, right here on the 34-yard line,
they're going for it too.
Go for it on 4th down, yeah. They're in that almost no man's land where it'll be a 51-yard field goal and a punt. You know, you're not net very much out of it. So, the Rams defense has to stiffen up right here on the 4th down attempt.
Behind that dirty blue defense.
Big play here, 4th down coming up. West Georgia's 1 for 3 on the season. 4th down and 7 at the Albany State 34-yard line. Gardner shotgun with 4 receivers. Back to pass here on 4th down, throw it and run it, and they get the receiver. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Rams not able to tackle this guy. And finally, we bring him down to the 11-yard line. We had about 3 opportunities to tackle number 3, and we just could not do it. Quay Walker with the reception.
I was just looking at the playback. We missed him 4 times there, Fred, and we could have had him for the loss back there.
Yeah, and I'm looking at that replay at number 76. He was right at the 1st down marker, right past the number 76. Has got a good hold on one of our guys' jersey there, looking like he was going to have an attempt to make the tackle.
23-yard pass play. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Albany State 11-yard line. Had a timeout. Was that a call timeout?
No, that was an injury timeout, and they're supposed to come on back out. They letting them talk to the guys.
11:46 to go. We're in the 1st quarter here at the ASU Coliseum. Albany State hosting West Georgia. Hadn't played West Georgia since 2003. And now they get the clock moving. So 1st and 10, West Georgia with the conversion. They're down to the Ram 11-yard line. So they had a little chance to discuss something over there on the sideline. They bring double receivers over to the near side. One man split wide left. So their quarterback, the junior, he's a tall one too, 6'5", almost 230 pounds. They have 2 backs in the backfield at the Ram 11-yard line. 1st down, Gardner yelling out the count. They hand off, near side cut, and running the 5-yard line, he'll get the touchdown. So quickly, number 9 is in the end zone. Had a chance to.
That's shingled him. Yeah, Jarvis shingled him.
Had one chance to stop him, couldn't do it. Number 9, Franks, is going to get the touchdown. And Coach Land talked about it. They have the little running backs, guys that are quick, that can bounce outside, and you see it. They use the speed, able to get around the corner and get an 11-yard touchdown. But this was set up by field position. Yeah, they got the ball at the 37-yard line, and they had a short field to make. That one big play got them down to 11, and they easily converted a touchdown.
Yeah, huge decision to go for it on 4th down. They convert. And it all goes back to the special teams disaster by the Rams.
Point after try, not that high, but did it go through? It is good. So the point after is good. Had a flag down. Currently it's 6-0, but there was a flag down.
It's offsides against Albany State.
Westgate Drive, Suite 106.
Offsides is the call.
Fred, can we go back to that play where they scored at? We had the lanes and everything filled. And you know what we didn't do? And I seen them do it at practice, and they didn't do it today. They didn't break down on the guy because he's so swift. He bounced outside. There it is on the screen. Watch number 7. He came upfield. You can't come upfield on him. See there? He came underneath. Whoop! Like the guy on ESPN. Whoop!
Again today, Albany State football video stream live on YouTube. If you need to find the link, go to the Albany State official homepage on Facebook, and there is a link to the coverage. Again, want to thank our crew doing a great job, Eric Tabor and everyone from IT. We have some students here with operating the cameras and good-looking replays and everything. So, unfortunately, it's 7-0 West Georgia with the early lead over Albany State. 11:12 to go. We are in the 1st quarter here. And again, West Georgia, this is their 2nd kickoff, double return team back for Albany State. Number 42, Archery, doing the kicking. Here's the kick, high. Again, it's going to be at the 5-yard line on the return. Matt Green for the Rams. He's going to cut, and if he can get in the open field, he's a fast one. He'll run it out to about the 25-yard line and see where they spot him down. They do spot him right at the 25, so Rams get 5 yards better in possession here, but we got to figure out something here. This is what Coach Lynn talked about. Can't make a mistake. Offense not able to get the things moving, but then special teams gives them about 37, and This is like you say, you can't do it against a team. Right?
And the defense made a lapse there on the tackling position. We had great position, we just overran the play. So let's see what Coach Smith drawed up here, see if we can get back in focus.
So Albany State out, down 7-0 here. 11:05 to go. Still in the first quarter. Rams. Yusuf Muhammad in the game, Ram fullback, double receivers to the left, one to the right side, and Jarvis Small in it, running back. They're going to throw it out there. Harris is going to run out of bounds. We've seen that play a few times this year. Takevian Harris on the receiving end. It's a run-pass option. Edmonds able to throw it at the last moment, and it's going to be short yardage. They mock him out of bounds close to the 30.
Yeah, and that's well scouted by West Georgia. We've seen that play, like you said, a lot of times, Fred, and sometimes it's going for a big play. We've used it on third down.
This will also be a media timeout.
Okay, we have timeout on the field. While we have timeout, we will take a moment to talk about next week. Albany State hosting the Miles College Golden Bears. Kickoff is going to be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on there at 6:30 with a pregame show. If you need tickets next week, visit the ASU Cashier's window in the Billy C. Black building, and that's on the second floor Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. Albany State Student Activities also will have tickets Monday through Friday 9 to 5. Odyssey Records in the Shackelford Shopping Center, as well as the Petro gas station at the corner of Radium Springs and Sands Drive. $20 advance, $20 at the gate. That's for adults, and youth tickets are only available at the gate, $10 for ages 5 through 17. So also reminding everybody that tailgating is available. So if you want to reserve your tailgating spot for homecoming, all you need to do is call auxiliary service. You can speak to Gwen Hurd at 229-430-4710, or you can contact Albany State Athletics, 229-430-4754. Again, next week, Miles College, and we only have 3 home games. That's the next one. The last one will be homecoming on October the 22nd. So we had a media timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 6 Rams. Ball will be spotted at the Albany State 29.
And Muhammad got hurt there, Fred. He's on the bench right there. They got whacked pretty good on his right leg, look like. They're attending to him now, so he looks like in a lot of pain.
Yusuf Muhammad does a good job at fullback, and he really just enjoys his assignment. I talked to him yesterday, blocking and doing all that, and hopefully he'll be okay. 2nd down, Edmonds, the quarterback, is going to run for the first down. Nice little juke move there. Fake it to Jarvis Small, pick up the Ram, first down at the 37-yard line.
I think that's good, and not to break you off, no, I think that's good to keep them off balance. You got to do something else. They had 3 guys go to Jarvis Small there.
Yeah, and that's one thing about it. If Small is not going to contribute because of his health, use him as a decoy and let other players make plays off that.
Caleb literally pulled that ball out. He put it in there, and he just took it away from Jarvis, and he saw the opening and gets the Rams first down. So a good job by the senior doing the leadership duties for the Rams. He's out of Atlanta, Georgia. Caleb Edmonds, 672 passing yards coming into the day. 1st and 10 at the 37 of Albany State. Again, new running back, this time Matt Green, a little guy. They're going to hand it to him, and a stack of wolves there waiting on him after a short gain, so nowhere to go that time. They were able to stand him up and fight through there. About a yard, we'll call it on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 coming up.
And he was checking in on that and see who's reading him. The quarterback. He was checking to see who's coming with him. Maybe we'll come back to it on this side. No.
Yeah, that's a good job by the quarterback. You always want to take a look at that back door, make sure that defensive end is holding the spot, because the quarterback, I've seen him pull that thing out as a bootleg, and no one knows they're going to do it but them. Keep it to themselves, and sometimes it goes for a big play.
Rams break huddle, they're ready to go. They go trips, 3 receivers to the left side, 1 back in the game. That is Jarvis Small, the Rams senior running back, and back to pass Edmonds under pressure, able to step away from it, rolls to the left side, once looking for somewhere. He's going to run it, and out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Boy, he is a great athlete, able to escape the initial pressure in the backfield and get outside and pick up good yardage.
Yeah, man, I thought they had him. 2 guys had a shot at a number 9 for the Wolves, and another guy there right there at him, and he just turned the corner on another big guy, got upfield for some good yards. Now this is Rams going to be 3rd and management. This is 3rd and 2. The Rams should be able to convert this. We talked about the 3rd down woes on the 27% coming in today. 1 out of 2 in attempts today, so this is a big one.
3rd and 2 at the Albany State 45-yard line. The Rams break huddle and are ready to go. 3 receivers back in the game, still Smalls. They're going to hand it to Jarvis Small, trying to get the left corner. Going to turn it and get the first down. Nice little run there, able to finally bounce it. And that's not easy for him. With that ankle, he was able to turn it forward and get the yardage he needed for a first down.
Yeah, that was good determination by Smalls because he had a couple of guys harassing him back at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to fight them off, use that quickness, that leg strength, and get around the corner. Just did pick up he needed 2 and got 3.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Offensive Player of the Year in the SIAC, his sophomore and junior years, having a great job. Unfortunately, injured coming into this season, so hopefully he'll get better as the season goes on. First down, Rams at their 48-yard line. Edmonds to pass it quickly. Sanford C makes the catch and fight off one guy and able to get down into Wolf territory. Number 7 able to bring him down on defense. That's Jakyron Young, but good completion there on first down.
They found holes. You got to find holes in this because they play a zone back there, Norm.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Albany State's offense so far right now, and I'll talk about that in a minute.
2nd and 5, quickly the Rams back to pass here. Looking downfield and throw it, man open. Harris makes the catch, and he is tackled at about what a bad spot.
If you go back to the pass when Albany State, our quarterback, overthrew the wide open receiver on their first possession, they've had some big chances in this game.
Back to pass, and they got caught. Too many men on the field. It's a free play. He can throw it down to the end zone. And Sanford C, no flag down there in the end zone. They caught West Georgia making a substitution. So 2 flags down there. So this should be a penalty coming up against the Wolves.
Yeah, if Albany State makes a substitution on offense, then the refs will hold a play, the officials will hold a play and allow West Georgia to make their substitutions. But if Albany State's running that hurry up and they don't make any substitutions, then it's on West Georgia to get their players on and off the field without before the next player snap. That time I agree with you, Fred. I think they got caught with too many players on the field. Yeah.
And their head coach been on the field the whole time. You see me? He been all out to the numbers. Remember the coach I had last night?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good one last night, Fred. We have to tell you about that one.
Penalty against West Georgia, legal substitution. It'll be 1st and 5. They walk off 5 yards. They will spot it down at the 27-yard line of the Wolves. 7:52 to go. First quarter, your score West Georgia 7, Albany State nothing. Rams offense with 3 receivers ready to go. Edmonds is going to give it to Smalls, and this time he'll go straight up the gut and run into the arms of big number 99 for West Georgia, DeMarcus Davis. Short yardage. It'll be 2nd down and short coming up.
The only thing that I'm having a problem with right there is our offensive line. As big as those guys are in the front, you would think they'd get a better push than that. Number 71 for the Rams comes out clean on the other side. That's a big number. That's Williams. You got to get a hat on somebody, big boy, and push somebody out with you. Don't come out clean on the other side. Pancake somebody.
2nd down and 3 at the 25 of West Georgia. Edmonds ready to go. Shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up, throws it, and hits the big receiver, Thomas Smith. 2nd catch of the year for Thomas Smith, and it's a 1st down at the West Georgia 16.
Like we said at the beginning now, ball control against this offense, against them, is great.
That's a good catch by Smith because that pass was a little off target. He had to adjust it and really go get it. And that's a guy we hope to call his name a lot and in a good way because, that's a big-time player for the Rams if he can ever just stay focused on football.
They spot him down at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Albany State down by 7. First quarter, 6:50 to go. Edmonds in the pistol setup here. He will give it to Jarvis Small, the senior, and nowhere to go. They were able to get good penetration, turn him inside. Number 20 is the guy back there, Chris Hawthorne, able to turn Small inside, and maybe a yard, if that. He got a yard down to the 16.
And we're in the red zone, Norm. We got to make something happen here in the red zone. So the Rams got to keep attacking.
Yeah, we talked about in that Tuskegee game how the Rams got inside the 25, 30-yard line on 4 occasions and only came away with, I think, 7 points. But last week they did a pretty good job of finishing out drives. Let's see how they start out tonight.
2nd and 9, Rams at the 16 of West Georgia. Back to pass, Edmonds, little screen setup. They get it complete. Michael Green up the middle at the 5-yard line, and he's going to get it. Touchdown! 16 yards. Great call by the Rams. And Michael Green takes it to the house.
That was an excellent job of vision by Michael Green. Good, got a couple of good blocks, but boy, he cut this thing all the way back across the grain and picked up 1 block and strolled into the end zone.
75-yard drive for Albany State. We have official time on the field, and while we have that timeout, we're going to step away for a timeout. We'll be right back. Golden Rams footballers on 98.1 KISS FM.
To attempt the extra point, number 16, correction, number 18, Emilio Maldonado. The Albany State University Student Athletic Advisory Committee is working hard to help make a child's wish come true. Please make a donation to their Make-A-Wish Foundation and their efforts. Help SAAC members help make a wish come true. And the PAT is good. Which now your score, Albany State 7, West Georgia 7.
Immediate timeout. Immediate timeout.
So the game is now tied up. Albany State 7, West Georgia 7. What about that 75-yard drive, Coach?
That's the best one of this year, Norm. They concentrated. We kept the ball away from their offense. We moved the ball. We made third down plays, Norm. We did it all year.
And didn't have any drop passes.
No, sir.
Had actually a nice adjustment on the ball. That looked very crisp. That's the way to matriculate the ball down the field.
Oh, matriculate.
I had to break that one out.
6:01 to go, first quarter. Albany State 7, West Georgia 7. Rams Maldonado, who hit the PAT with the kickoff for ASU. Here's the kick, high, end over end. It'll come down inside the 5 at about the 4-yard line. On the return, West Georgia trying to get the right corner. He cuts it back to the left side. Open field, and see if the Rams can stop him. 45, 40 at the Albany State 30, 25, 20, 15, and he will go all the way for the touchdown. 96-yard return for the touchdown. West Georgia ran it from the right back to the left,
For a touchdown.
and he gets the touchdown. Number 15 on the return, Devontae Jackson. And boy, I believe this guy coming in, looking at everything, he was a leader in all-purpose yards, 132 a game. He almost got that in one play. 96 yards, and boy, you can't have it.
You can't have that now.
Twice on special teams.
Yes, he did a great job of going behind and following his blockers and reading. We just got wiped out. It looked like we got held on one play that no. I know you got.
I tell you, after this extra point, Fred,
Yeah.
you can call it extra point, and I'll tell you what I think went wrong on that one.
Point after try by West Georgia, and the kick is up, and it's no good. They missed it. Wide left, so your score is West Georgia 13, Albany State 7. Norman.
Yeah, this looked bad from the get-go to me, guys, and I tell you why. The ball was kicked in the exact center of the field. He didn't put it. He kicked it deep. It wasn't exactly a line drive, but it wasn't a high hanger that allowed the Rams coverage to get down there. And it was in the middle of the field. It wasn't to either corner. And the Rams have got to cover the entire field. Everybody has to do their job perfectly, stay in their lanes, and get their blocks secured.
And initially they did it. They turned him back. He tried to run right. They turned him inside, and
there was nobody there.
Yeah, it was open there. Yeah, once he went back to the left, wide open. 96-yard return for a touchdown, and West Georgia back on top, 13-7 on the kickoff. So
we talked about all the time how the Rams on special teams, the kickoff coverage particular, has suffered the last couple of years. But I don't think they actually have given up a kickoff return for a touchdown. Teams seem like they always had good field position starting out against us. But I don't remember any kickoff returns for touchdowns over the last couple of years since particularly last year when we got the new special teams coach. That's Coach. I get him in a minute. Who's special?
Chris
teams
Henderson.
Coach? Yeah, Henderson. I don't remember any, touchdowns on special teams last year, but boy, that one hurts for him.
Devontae Jackson, 5'7", 170-pound sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, with the return to put West Georgia. So the Rams tied up for a brief moment, and West Georgia back up 13-7. We're still in the first quarter, 5:43 to go.
To the Wolves,
And
42, Eric Archery, and back to receive.
And you watch how they cover their lanes now, Norm. Watch how they're in tight, but they're going to stay in their lanes. And you get wide, they get wide.
42, Eric Autry to kick off again. Double return team back for the Rams. Habersham and Green at about the Ram 5-yard line. Here's the run up by Autry in the kick. High, end over end. It is not that deep at the right angle there. We got him at the 5-yard line. On the return is Habersham. He upended. Is going to run it to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, and boy, they little something going on there. But either way, from Rams ball here.
I don't like to see that. Stay focused. You're still in the ball game. Ain't nothing to wrangle about. That's just a little football nick and butt, a little bit there. Get back in your huddle. Get an offensive chance. Let's get some first downs. Do what we did before. Make something happen.
Yeah, the one thing about it is West Georgia scoring, but the Rams offense look like they were in a pretty good rhythm. And boy, they're going to have to come out and just maintain that right now because you want to get right back in the game and then do a better job on special teams and give your defense a chance to make a play. That's what we got to do right now, guys.
So Albany State offense will come out. They did a great job last time. Had a 75-yard drive all the way down the field against West Georgia. They get it at the Ram 27, but down 13-7 because of the kick return. Back to pass. Edmonds here on first down. Pumps, flushed out to the left side. Looking downfield. Man is open, overthrew him. Quadre Simmons, the intended receiver, he saw him at the last moment. Passed a little bit too tall for him, and Simmons, boy, he's a little gimpy. He limps off the field for ASU.
Boy, he had Simmons open for a long time. He just could not set his feet and get a good throw to him, and he had a guy kind of blocking him when he first saw him, but, boy, he had him open for a long time. Simmons kind of slipped behind the safety, behind the cornerback, and well in front of the safety. Good little pocket to drop the ball in, just missed him.
Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10, Albany State. 5:31 to go, second quarter. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, and Jesse Massey here in Albany, Georgia, the ASU Coliseum. We call this place the Rams Den. Rams on 2nd down, bunch receivers. Quarterback rolls to his left, wants to throw it deep. Sanford C, and it's tipped. Wow. A little bit short. He had him open. If he could get that ball ahead of Sanford C, that's going to be a long gainer, possibly a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Who's that make that play there? Number 15?
That's
a heck of a play there, baby.
Good job. I think that was number 19 for West Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Fred, help me out.
It looks like it is going to be 19. I'm looking at the replay right now. Yeah,
Salas,
that is.
Marcus Salas, the cornerback out of Alpharetta. And, boy, he just did get a hand on that one to save a big play for that would have gone for the Rams. And, boy, I like what the Rams did there. They threw it deep on 2nd down and 10, and boy, I like to see that when because you had him then go back to it at some point in the game. You might get him the next time.
This is big now. 3rd and 10, still at the 27-yard line. Rams ready to go. 4 receivers. Play clock down, but we're ready to go. And boy, he able to break a tackle. Edmonds gonna throw it. See if we can get it complete, and we do catch it. Thomas Smith, boy, the big receiver. And a little talk after the play there, out of bounds. No flags there, but boy, able to bring it down big time.
Big catch, and boy, quarterback Caleb looks like he could have got outside one guy and ran for the first down, but like he always does so many times, he trusts his receiver to make a play for him. Sometimes they let him down. We've seen a lot of drop passes. That time, number 22, Thomas Smith, held on to it for a huge gain. Boy, the Rams in good position now down at the 30-yard line.
Big first down catch at the West Georgia 30-yard line. 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Rams down by 6, but a big pass play has us in business once again. Handoff to Habersham, and not a lot of running room there. Got caught by his ankle as soon as he hit the hole there. Underneath him, number 9, I believe, is the guy. That's number 9 there on defense, Jason Hatcher.
I'd like to see us come off a play fake on that because they're collapsing so much in that norm. If he pulls it and hits that play like we used to run and read, that's wide open right there.
Yeah, and you're right. And our receivers are getting open on straight drop backs. So, definitely on a play action, they could probably find themselves even more wide open.
2nd down and 8, Rams at the 28. Back to pass. Edmonds steps up under pressure again. Looking downfield, buying time, and now he's going to run at the last minute. Cut it, and out of bounds. So that time, boy, nowhere to go. Edmonds is really doing a great job escaping. Again, I thought they had him for a moment, able to get loose. As one guy, I think, grabbed him, had almost. That was a good, number 71 did a good job of maintaining that block.
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback move in the pocket as well as Edmonds does. I mean, he gets outside a lot and uses his feet to escape a lot of situations. Like you said, Fred, he's a really good athlete.
I don't think we've had one since Yul Joyner.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd down, 3rd and about 5 to go. Ball at about the 26-yard line. Rams
they coming for it.
Line up and back to pass on 3rd down. Edmonds throw it quickly. It's going to be caught. And at the 15, another first down. So again, the Rams converting these third downs. On the receiving end is number 8, Aaron Pierce.
And I don't care.
Go ahead. No, go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't care who you're playing. If you're converting third downs, you're going to stay in the game. And that's a good job by the Rams offense.
4 receivers. They give it to Haversham, right side, trying to get around the corner to 10, 5, and they're not going to get him. Touchdown. Rams with the touchdown. 15-yard run to the house.
I don't know what West Georgia did last week against Miles or whatever week that was to hold Miles to 0 points, but whatever it was, our coaches must have looked at that film and came up with something they could do against these guys, because the offense has really moved the ball up and down the field. That's back-to-back drives of 75 yards. No, excuse me, that was 70 yards, right? 73 yards. Back-to-back drives of over 70 yards for the Rams offense.
Point after is good, so the Rams take the lead, 14-13 over West Georgia. 3:22 to go, still in the first quarter.
Special teams now, they got to go back to that now. We got to stay in their lanes. Like you said, Norm, these guys are fast, they're short, they shifted. So you got to get coverage and stay in your lanes.
Well, I tell you, I would be very surprised if the Rams came out and kicked it deep down the middle of the field again. I look forward to cook it short and to probably one of the sidelines. That's the best way to try to contain a kickoff guy. You know, don't try to kick the ball in the end zone. Kick it over here to like the 20, the 15, 10-yard line, but keep it in the corner. Use the sideline to your advantage. That's what the Rams have got to do that. We got to do a better job on that special teams.
Feeling a lot better now since the sun's gone down.
That's a wonderful
Did you tell everybody we're on the roof, Fred? We're on top of you tell everybody we're on the roof?
No, go ahead.
Hey, we're on the roof, folks, and it's nice and cool, nice and windy. Doing a good job up here. I like it up here. You can see everybody.
Rams up by 1 point over West Georgia, 14-13 ASU. Next week, Miles College Golden Bears come to town. 7 p.m. kickoff again here at the Coliseum. So we'll see what the strategy is here on the Albany State kickoff. Last time they had a 96-yard return for a touchdown. Emilio Maldonado tees it up for Albany State. Don't forget, 2 weeks from today, we're going to be on the road over at Charleston Southern. First time playing over there in Charleston, South Carolina.
Fred driving all the way there and all the way back.
We'll talk about it. Maldonado kicking off right to left. This time it's going to be a bullet, and it'll go in the end zone. So no return for West Georgia. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolves at their 25-yard line.
All right, we're giving the defense a lot of rest. Now they got to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, because the offense is clicking a little bit. They got a little something going.
Well, the only time our defense has been out there, it was a very short
second possession.
Yeah, and they gave up that fourth down conversion, and that pretty much did that drive in. So this time this is going to feel like their first time out there to them almost, because that was a while ago.
With 3:22 left in the first quarter, yeah.
So West Georgia Wolves get the ball after the touch back at their 25-yard line. Their quarterback, big tall guy number 4, Will Gardner, 225-pound junior. He stands 6'5", under center here. 3 receiver formation for the Wolves. Draw play, give it to the running back, and this time we grab him right there. Big Grover Stewart, and I believe that may be number 90, the guy that is stopping for Albany State. Had to pick up who that is.
Number 99.
That's a good job right there on that draw play. Everybody collapsed in and made a good tackle there, because these guys are real shifty in there when they get in there with that football, no?
Nigel Phillips, this is the first game he's been in today, so we finally get him back out there. Nigel Phillips, number 90. 2-yard gain, though. It's 2nd and 8. Ball is resting right at the 27-yard line. They go empty backfield. 5 receivers for Gardner, the quarterback here on 2nd down. Here's a snap. Back to pass. Looking there. He waits. Going to throw it over there. It's going to be caught. Receiver open, and Rams hard time to bring this guy down. This
lost the ball.
And the ball was fumbled.
He lost the ball.
Wow, okay. Fumble. And the Rams get it back. So West Georgia with the fumble, and the Rams make the recovery.
And I'm not sure. I think it was one of the Rams. I think it might have been Shingled. I'm not sure. But one of the Rams on that tackle got in there and stripped that ball. Let's take a look at this.
Right there.
I think it was Shingleton coming from behind.
Right
no,
there,
it was number 50. It was Taylor.
He did it himself. No. Yeah, number 50 got an arm in there, but I think when I look at the replay, he bobbled it across his knee. So,
okay.
Yeah. So that was a mistake on the back, the receiver. He was trying to, I guess, switch hands, but either way, he lost the ball.
Can't switch hands in traffic.
First and 10 Rams after the turnover by West Georgia at that 35-yard line. Albany State, boy, Steve Smith, see what he draws up here. Dan Land has got to like the way things are going right now. 2:31 to go, first quarter. Rams lead it 14-13, and we get the ball back. Edmonds to pass on first down. He steps up, going to throw it deep, looking to the end zone. And incomplete for Quadre Simmons. So we went for the home run there, incomplete.
He wasn't running fast either now.
Well, I thought number 1, A.J. Leggett, did a good job of grabbing one of our receivers as he was trying to break free in the end zone there. But we were actually targeting number 19, and boy, he just overthrew him. Quadre Simmons couldn't catch up to that. He was a little gimpy on a play early, and that might have come into play on that one.
Second down and 10. Rams still at the West Georgia 35-yard line. Edmonds back to pass here. 4 receivers. He looks to the right side under pressure. Throw it the last minute towards the end zone to Kevian Harris. Incomplete in the end zone.
Wow, boy, he had, I think that's number 20. Is that 22? No, I'm trying to catch the guy.
Is that Thomas Smith? Oh, defense, offense.
On our offensive guy right here, our receiver walking back.
Thomas Smith.
He was wide open on the sideline over there for the first down. And Edmonds went for the touchdown. Boy, he had him for the first down.
Albany State's finest over here, Bobby Fitz. Boy, big time.
In the house.
Yeah, followed you all the way back home from Florida last weekend. Doing a great job with the ASU Police Department. Part of the undefeated Rams team in 2010.
Big play here for it.
That team.
So we break huddle here. It'll be 3rd and 10. Another possession play for Albany State. We've done pretty good so far in this game. 2:16 to go in the first quarter on 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Edmonds again on 3rd down. They flush him. No, they sack him. Able to get to him finally in the backfield and bring him down. They brought number 20. So number 20 is the guy that came off the edge. That's a blitz here. Look at the replay here.
Yeah, and that's got to be a better job of our receivers breaking a route off there. He came right off. He was on Quadre Simmons right in the slot and came in on the blitz and got our quarterback.
Hawthorne with the sack of Edmonds, and line of scrimmage will be all the way back at about the 47-yard line. So West Georgia fumbles the ball, and the Rams not able to move it. Big sack will force a fourth down. And, boy, how many men they got up there, Coach?
They got them all, 10.
Everybody. 10 guys at the line of scrimmage. Terry Wiley not able to get rid of it, and he gets the punt away this time. Not deep, but, boy, I'm just glad he got it away. And now to take a decent bounce for the Rams inside of the 20, I believe, at about the 18.
Yeah, what are those 3 guys that stand right there in front of the punter called protection? What are the guards or whatever those 3 guys are that line up right in front of the punter? They have got to do a better job of communicating, because there were only 3 guys that broke through on the punt coverage and 2 of the guys blocked one guy, another guy took one guy, and one guy came clean. I mean, he almost got to that punt again. So, boy, the Rams just got to do a better job communicating on that. Somebody find out what those 3 guys are called for me. Fred looking at me like I'm crazy.
Blockers.
First down, West Georgia at their 18-yard line. Under center, the quarterback, Gardner, puts a man in motion here. Long count on first down. Wants to pass, looking downfield to throw it. Has a receiver caught out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Number 8 on the receiving end is going to be maybe number 9. That may be LaMarcus Franks.
You got to jump that route. The safety had him. He's got to jump it quicker, because when nobody else knows the only way he could throw the ball. 2 guys that don't. Got to jump that route.
Well, I was thinking back to that drive. The Rams took 3 throws from the 35-yard line, not able to get nothing done. Just wasted that takeaway from by the defense.
17-yard pass play from West Georgia gives them breathing room at that 35-yard line. Gardner with the eye backfield behind him on 1st and 10. Toss sweep, right side, trying to get the corner. They get around the 35, trying to cut it, and it goes airborne. Almost lost the ball. The Rams going to tackle him, but a good run, and it's going to be close to a first down. Depends on where they spot him down.
I like number 7 when he penetrates and gets upfield, but sometimes he gets in there and he get caught in a quagmire, and he can't help us. He's making good penetration, but he's not helping us in on that.
Yeah, he's not very good so far at fighting off blocks. He's a slender kind of guy for a linebacker, in my opinion, and he just doesn't have the strength to fight off the blocks of those tackles, and a lot of times even the fullback.
Time winding down the first quarter, 20 seconds left. 2nd down and 1, West Georgia at their 44-yard line. Gardner going to hand off. Woo, hammered, nowhere to go. That was a big lick that time. He ran into a wall. Nigel Phillips again. What a big play. And that's going to end the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, you'll score Albany State 14, West Georgia 13. And
The end of the first
We'll keep it right here momentarily. Going to the second quarter, 14-13, Rams up by a point. Coach Massey.
Look here, man. Folks, the Rams are playing real good defense. We had a miscue on that takeaway there. Like Norm said, we threw the ball 3 times. I would have tried to do a little play action with them there and ran the ball at them, see how they're going to react to it. But that's Coach Smith. The defense has got to stop them here right now. You know, they got a little something going. They're making good plays, and we just got to make sure we're up to the task.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 when the Rams come back. But I like the first quarter for the Rams, except for the kickoff for the touchdown. I mean, and then the offense started in real good field position thanks to we weren't able to get the punt away, and they tackled our punter short of the first down. But the Rams offense looked pretty good except for those last 3 plays we tried. I always say when you get a turnover, try to get the touchdown, but we tried to get the touchdown 3 times in a row instead of one time we had the first down right in front of us. And we could have converted. Looks like an easy play and kept the drive alive. But boy, this is good. This is the number 3 team in the country coming in right now. We're playing tough. We have a 1-point lead after the first quarter. Let's just hope we can stay consistent and keep this game close. We don't want to start, that snowball effect. The offense start doing things and then we start getting behind on.
You got it.
We don't want to get desperate.
It'll be 3rd and 1 after they change in. Second quarter just about underway here. 3rd down and about a yard to go. West Georgia at the 44-yard line. Gardner will work under center. We get a whistle immediately. What was this?
Timeout. West Georgia.
Okay. All right.
Timeout.
So we had
West Georgia.
That's very unusual after
Coach
the
come
quarter.
running out there.
Yeah.
West Georgia would take a timeout just to start the
next
second
home
quarter.
game on
It'll be
October
3rd down of the
1st
yard coming up.
is
So
Take a Kid
while I have a
to
moment,
a
coming up at
game.
halftime, I have a
All
special
children's
interview
tickets
coming up. We're going to be talking
have
about a
been
big
reduced
scholarship
to
boot
$5
camp
and
workshop
military
that's
tickets
going
have
on
been reduced to
tomorrow.
$10.
Tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So
Tickets can be
if you're a
purchased
student and you need money for school, doesn't matter if you're in college, if you're in high school, if you're a parent, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a great workshop tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's going to be in the Billy C. Black building, room 143. And coming up at halftime, I have an interview with Jeffrey Pierce from the ASU Graduate School. They're sponsoring it, and Ariel Andrews. So that's coming up at halftime to tell you what's going on. She secured more than $500,000 to pay for her undergrad degree. That's a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah, sound like some money back for her pocket on that.
So 3rd down after the timeout. West Georgia back is hammered in the backfield. Nowhere to go. They nail him back at the 40.
And boy, that's Marquez Thomas, number 50 again, making the penetration and the big hit, I believe, Fred. I think he's the first guy through there and gets the hit, slows everything down, lets the Rams defense recover, and boy, we stopping for a big 3rd down play.
Smack attack.
Did you see that lick?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm spellbound.
That remind me of the time Tommy Hearns took that hit and ran across the ring. Wow, what a big hit on the running back, number 15, Devontae Jackson. And it'll be a punting situation here for West Georgia. Back deep to return the punt for Albany State, number 88, Tyler Story. Wolves get the punt away. And Story is going to wait for the fair catch and make it at the 20-yard line. And
I was thinking that should be a flag for fair catch interference on that one. You got to get that guy a two-yard circle, coach, right? Yep.
He had his hand up.
Got to get that guy a
Just
2-yard
right there, Fred.
circle to make a fair catch, and they just got right up on him, and number 50 was right in him. And that's going to get around some much-needed improvement on that field position there. We're going to have this. I think that's a 10-yard or 15-yard penalty.
On the spot.
Yeah.
We're in the second quarter. 14:08 to go in the second quarter. Albany State 14, West Georgia 13. West Georgia, the number 3 team in the nation last year, making the semifinals this year with the 3-0 start. Albany State coming in with
They're
the 1-2.
going to wave that off. They're going to wave it off.
I can't believe they waving that one off.
Oh, my.
This
Okay,
guy,
so why did he throw the flag?
and there's no reason why he weighed this off. The only thing I could think of is if they said the guy was blocked into the guy, but he wasn't.
You got to give him a 2-yard cushion and
Right.
catch the ball.
He went up on his own accord and got in the guy's face, and that's just an unfortunate break for the Rams.
So they take the flag away against West Georgia. First down, Rams at the Albany State 20. Quarterback Edmonds going to run. The quarterback keeper looked like, and boy, nowhere to go. He was going to fight for maybe 2 yards. And that time they defensed him well. They had the pitch man as well as the quarterback covered. So he just kept the ball, didn't want to risk pitching it, and pick up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8, Rams at the Albany State 22.
And that's how you play the option. You got the pitch man cover, you got the quarterback cover, and then everybody's filling alley. That's a good job by the West Georgia Wolves.
Yeah, No, can't do much with that play.
No, sir.
The quarterback made the good decision to just get what he could and hold on to the ball.
They used to say, eat it.
Want to thank you for tuning in to our video stream on YouTube Live, and the crew here today providing all the great footage. 2nd and 8, Rams at the 22 of Albany State. Edmonds wants to pass on 2nd down. He steps up at the last minute, trying to run away from a couple of guys going to dive for good yardage. So, again, the quarterback, nobody open, able to escape. And, boy, he has been the Rams' key to the Albany State offense.
Wish he had kept his balance right here.
Yeah.
Like a little shoestring tackle brought him down right. See that? He grabbed his arm. Oh, baby. Come on, you got to smell in the ground on that one.
Well, he was spinning, and that's took him on down.
Quickly, the Rams line up here with 4 receivers, 3rd down at about 2. Back to pass on 3rd down. They're going to fire a bullet, intercepted at the 30-yard line. And this is going to be a pick 6. 30-yard return for a touchdown. Number 1, A.J. Leggett. And where was he throwing the ball?
In the double coverage.
Yeah. They had an underneath guy. He just did not see number 1. I think he might have lined up at linebacker. He floated out right over in front of our receiver. And, boy, our quarterback just didn't see him. He thought he had a wide open guy for the first down. And that's all on our quarterback there. Nobody else to blame for that one.
So Leggett with the interception. This is his 3rd pick of the year. This is a 30-yard return for a touchdown, and West Georgia's back on top, 19-14 over Albany State. Point after try. Autry kicked and got a flag down. Point after is good, but there's a flag down, and it's going to be offsides against Albany State. So I'm sure they will keep the score at 20-14, but we'll just wait and let them sort it out. 12:47 to go, and the Rams mistake on offense. Easy pick 6 there for Leggett, and West Georgia back on top.
Remember when we first started, we said we can't give them anything. Well, there's your present right there. We just gave you a pick six, like Fred just said to him, and we can't do that.
Yeah, we gave him 2. I count the kickoff as a gift as well. The kickoff touchdown, and boy, both teams have a turnover, and you know the difference is they picked theirs up and running in the end zone. There was an interception, they run in the end zone instead of their offense having to come out and play the short field. Our offense couldn't convert, and that's the difference in the game right now. But boy, our defense has played really well, and I just got to stay on something positive here. Our defense has showed that they can get out there and stop this team. Everybody else just has to get it and get it. Our offense looked pretty good for a couple of drives, and then now these last 2 drives, 3 incompletions in, from the 35-yard line, and then we come out and get the ball back and throw the interception on 3rd and 2. So we got to get it back in gear.
And was it a read? Looked like he's just up and through it there, Fred. He didn't look. I don't think he saw the guy when he slid outside.
I think the guy was lined up inside as a linebacker, and then when the play developed, he just floated out in the flat and took it away.
We still had 25 seconds on the play clock. We quickly lined up, so it was one we were trying to catch them off balance, and it backfired on us. Yes. They get a touchdown. So it's 20-14, 6-point lead for West Georgia here at the ASU Coliseum. They're back on top by 6, getting ready to kick off from right to left. Again, a double return team. New guy back there, Michael Green, along with Habersham, 3 and 4. At about the Ram 5-yard line, and again kicking off for West Georgia, Eric Autry.
To kick for the Wolves.
And they telegraph that they're going to kick it down here to your right side. They hardly have anybody defensing the left side of the field.
Here's the run up by Autry again. They angle it to the near side, and Michael Green on the return from the 2-yard line, and he's going to be hit hard about the 20, able to fight up to about the 22, 23-yard line. So about 20, 21 yards on the return.
Here's the answer period now. You made a turnover. They scored off of it. Now you got to come back together, stay composed, move the ball down the field and make good executions.
Well, the thing that troubles me is our run-pass balance right now. We've tried to pass the ball an awful lot more than we tried to run it. And that's really because we just haven't got anything going in the running game. The quarterback had a pretty good couple of drives, and then you kind of turn him loose, and he makes a bad decision on that one throw there. But, boy, we just got to get a running game going, guys.
1st and 10, Rams ball at the Albany State 21-yard line. Albany State down by 6, 20-14. Give it to Jarvis Small. And nowhere to go this time. West Georgia, the defense right there to stuff the run. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10, Albany State.
We had no movement there by the offensive line. As we look at what's going on right there. They stalemated us at the line of scrimmage, and Jarvis, even as small as he is, he didn't have room to get underneath.
All 4 of our offensive linemen are in the pile with the running back, and then we have one guy, that broke through and didn't really block anybody. That's just not a good look for offensive line as big and as physical that we expect our guys to be. We expect them to push guys out of there. They have to get it going.
2nd and 10 Rams at the Albany State 21. Edmonds ready to go. Shotgun. Back to pass here on 2nd down. Looking, waiting. Throwing over the middle end. It's going to be caught. And that's a first down. Michael Green on the receiving end. Doing a good job. First down at about the 36-yard line.
It's a good job right there. You keep it going. Keep going. Evans did a good job of stepping up there, Norm. See him step up right there?
Yeah, he has good awareness in the pocket. I mean, like I said, I don't think I've seen a quarterback. Fred said Ewell was like that, move as well in the pocket as he does.
1st and 10. Back to pass and throw it underneath. Here's his receiver, Michael Green, at midfield and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. What a nice run after catch and able to hit him coming across the middle.
Keeping them off balance. We're keeping them off balance. We're going to the line, getting started.
Not a good spot, though. He was a little bit further than that. See, let's look at the replay here. He goes out of bounds at about.
Yeah, it looks like he goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. They mark him at the 50. But I'm going to tell you something, Fred. You're going to go real great word about those spots, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so while we have an injured player and a timeout on the field, we got 2 guys down. We're going to take a timeout. 11:39 to go in the second quarter. West Georgia 20, Albany State 14. Golden Rams footballers on 98.1 KISS FM. What was that? 2 injured guys, right?
Yes, sir.
Timeout on the field with the injuries.
Number
okay.
49, it looked like, I think it was number 99. DeMarcus Davis and also Dylan Donahue.
But back to what you said, Norman, those spots become critical at times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they spotted at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, Albany State, and Habersham on the run. And second guy able to bring him down there, number 9 on defense, is Jason Hatcher. It's going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 47, 2nd down and 7 coming up.
The side judge came up there, number 7. He's doing some real ugly stuff right there, and he's telling them about it. Push the guy in the back there a little bit, Norm. Got plenty of control now.
What do you got, Coach? What? Go ahead. What happened?
Number 7 there for West Georgia pushed our
Chandler.
guy. Yeah.
Candler, excuse me.
Yeah. And that's Young, I believe, there. So
okay.
2nd down and 7. Back to pass here. Quickly, they toss it out to the running back, Habersham. He's quick. He's going to run for the Albany State 1st down. What a nice run. And able to truck a guy at the 30-yard line. Wow. What a run after the catch. That's the same play he scored the touchdown on last week.
Nice wheel route. He gets out here in the flat. He just outruns number 17, who thought he was a little bit slower. Then he gets down the sideline, and he crunches number 27 and stays in bounds for a couple of more yards. Good run by running back there.
1st down, quickly, the Rams going to be sacked. The Rams quickly snapping, and number 49 able to come in and get the sack, Dylan Donahue.
And that's another breakdown on the offensive line as Gregory Farms one-on-one block against a guy, and the guy whips him and gets inside and just does a bull rush and just straight goes around him and gets to our quarterback. And that's just something you can't have on a 7-step drop. The defensive end is at the spot where the quarterback is expecting to throw from.
And he's the blindside protection for our left-handed quarterback, Greg Farms. Got to do a better job. 2nd and 15 after the sack. But that run, boy, number 27, his name is Rocky Copabianco, took a big shot from Habersham. 2nd and 15 Rams at the 35-yard line of West Georgia. Play clock down to 2 seconds. Back to pass, 2nd and 15. All day to throw the ball. Edmonds going to throw it deep and tipped and incomplete.
Catch that 14.
Looking for Takevian Harris at the 15-yard line.
Boy, get up to the ground.
Harris has been our most consistent receiver, but one thing all our receivers are consistent in dropping the ball, and this one is one Harris has got to catch. The quarterback drops it right in there to him. It was a difficult catch, but he puts it between 3 defenders, and it's going to give you a 1st and 10 at around the 15-yard line. That's just one you have to hold on to when you're playing the number 3 team and you expect to beat them.
It'll be 3rd down and 15. Albany State at the 35-yard line of West Georgia. 9:39 to go here in the second quarter at the ASU Coliseum. Rams break huddle, send 5 receivers out. We get a timeout on the field. Albany State will take a timeout with 9:39 to go.
That's a good timeout. That's a good one to try to get everybody on the same page so we can get this first down. It's very crucial.
Your score, West Georgia 20, Albany State 14 as the Rams use a timeout. Don't forget, tailgating is available, so if you want to reserve a spot for tailgating or if you have an RV you want to bring next week to the Miles game or to homecoming, you can contact Gwen Hurd in Auxiliary Services at 229-430-4710 or contact Albany State Athletics 229-430-4754 to get all those details. Tickets for next week's game against Miles available at the ASU cashier's window. Student activities, Odyssey Records in the Shackelford Shopping Center and the Petro gas station at the corner of Radium Springs and Sands Drive. So that next week, big ball game as the Miles College Golden Bears come to town. So Rams use the timeout, and it'll be 3rd and 15. So what do you think Steve Smith draws up here on 3rd down?
It's got to be something that you don't want to go to the top because they got everybody's back. You got to find those little creases and turn it upfield, hopefully a 5 or 6 yard completion, and he gets the first down. Big play here for the Rams.
The Rams bunch in 4 receivers. They send a running back in motion, Matt Green, split him wide right. 3rd down and 15. Boy, West Georgia, I think, used the timeout. The coach was running, sprinting down the field. He wanted a timeout, and, boy, we caught him in something. As they were able to split Matt Green out, the coach over there. I don't know if there's a head coach, Will Hall, or not, but either way they get a timeout, it'll still be 3rd and 15.
They couldn't defend whatever we had going on right there. They didn't have enough people over, and they did a good job of recognizing and calling the timeout for it.
All right, Norman, was that squeeze? How are we doing with the remote?
Yeah, he was saying we didn't need to go to that last break, and he'll call us.
Okay, he didn't respond to my text. I sent him a text. So I've been waiting on Squeeze. You got to watch your phone, Squeeze. All right. Timeout on the field. West Georgia with 9:39 to go. Second quarter, 20-14 is the West Georgia 6-point lead. And again, a couple of final scores earlier today: Tuskegee over Lane 38-7, and Miles over Morehouse 31-7. And those are the finals we have so far. We give the others as we get more information to you. Also, don't forget, next Saturday is Fall Open House. So we invite you to come out early. It starts at 8 in the morning, and it's a full day to find out what ASU has to offer. Open house next Saturday, October 1st. For more information, you can contact ASU Admissions or go to the ASU website. 3rd and 15 Rams. Again, they split Matt Green wide right. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Edmonds, the senior, on 3rd down, looking to throw it quickly, then overthrows Matt Green. It'll be 4th down.
On Edmonds again. No, here it is. Look at your replay.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay, and I'm also thinking we weren't going to have very much going even if he catches this pass because he's all the way over to the sideline, which is going to help the defense. And there's 2 defenders there and no blockers. So that play probably wasn't going to go anywhere. Just not a well-designed play, not a good play call right there, in my opinion. On 3rd and 15, I think you should try to throw the ball up the field.
Fred, what we're going to do here now?
4th and 15. The Rams look like they bring the offense off the field. So I believe this is probably would this be the punting?
Would you punt it on?
Oh, well, I wouldn't try to kick a field goal,
okay.
So I'd definitely punt it.
I hear you.
Try to pin these guys deep, and I'd angle kick it for sure. I wouldn't kick it to anybody. I'd try to kick this thing over in the coffin corner.
Okay, so we're going to take the penalty here. So we're going to get penalized, delay a game. So the Rams will get backed up 5 yards to the 40-yard line, and they will try and pin West Georgia deep with 9:35 to go. And as we take a look here, if I can look at this clock right, we're almost at the top of the hour. So where we are right now, your score, West Georgia 20, Albany State 14. Let's step away for station identification.
Back to punt for the Golden Rams, number 27, Terry Wiley. To receive for the Wolves, number 4.
Terry Wiley on to punt the ball away for Albany State. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, Jesse Massey here. Albany State hosting West Georgia. Terry Wiley with the punt. And see if the Rams can pin them deep. And it's going to get in the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. West Georgia will have the ball at the 20-yard line with 9:27 to go here in the second quarter.
Boy, we almost had that. Oh, my God. He got the ball, but it trickled off his hand into the end zone. They almost blocked that punt again, Fred. We got to watch that. because they coming. They had 10 people there.
Number 24, David Tyson, was the guy who had a chance down there. The one couldn't quite bring it down. It goes in the end zone. So 1st and 10, West Georgia. The offense will come out, led by number 4, Will Gardner. And they're going to line up, splitting one man out wide left, Walker, and they have 3 receivers bunched on the right side. Quarterback under center, ready to go here on 1st down. Gardner, he will play action, wants to pass under, put some heat on him, and what a big catch by number 32. That was all hands over there at the far sideline. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a good catch by number 32, Thomas Lester.
You got to have a strong arm to do that right there. You're rolling that way, and then you're throwing off balance, and the guy ran a good route there to get outside and make the catch in the boundary.
Yeah, we put good pressure on the quarterback, too. He hung in there and delivered a good pass.
Zane Fields with the pressure, forced him out of there, but they do complete the pass. It'll be 2nd and 3, West Georgia at that 27-yard line. He goes to the shotgun here on 2nd down. 4 receivers, back to pass. He looks down to the right side, throws it to the sideline, incomplete. Miscommunication that time. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Well, I'm just waiting for our defensive line to really come alive, because they played really well the last game against
Southeastern.
Southeastern down in Florida. And so far, they really hadn't come up with a big – we've had a pretty good couple of good tackles for loss. But I'm looking for them to get some pressure on the quarterback. We need to force him to make an error and capitalize on that.
They send a tall receiver, number 5, Danico Carter, 6'5", 172-pounder out to the left. It's still a 4-receiver spread on 3rd and 3. Back to pass, Gardner. Throw it quickly, incomplete. And intended for number 14 over there at the far sideline, Palmer. And it'll be a 4th down punting situation.
And here's what you got to take advantage. You're going to shut them down. You're going to get the ball back. Hopefully you get good field position out of this right here. No.
Yeah, and this is a good offense that the Rams defense, except for that short field that they had, the Rams defense has held these guys pretty much in check. You remember they, of course, scored on the pick 6 and the kickoff return. And other than that, the short field is the only thing they've had any success on.
8:51 to go here to halftime. West Georgia is forced to punt the ball away. Wolves punting team, ball away. Wow, what a great punt. And waving for the fair catch and making it his story at about the Ram 22, 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. That was a good punt with no return.
Yeah, he got all of that one. That's about almost a 45, 50-yard punt with no return.
Jordan Eichner, the punter for West Georgia from Alabasta, Alabama.
Okay.
50 yards, no return. Like you said, good high punt, good hang time. Our guy didn't have anybody down there to block for him. 2 guys bearing down on him. Did a good job to make the fair catch.
8:44 to go here. Rams get it back, 20-14. Wolves will lead it. Albany State offense back out there. Habersham splits wide right for Albany State on 1st down. Again, empty backfield. Caleb Edmonds wants to throw on 1st down. Hits Quadre Simmons, the receiver. And they, knocked him backwards, and he's going to fight close to the 1st down. He took a big shot, hung on to the ball, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Fred, I thought Quadre avoided a big shot and stepped back on his own. Let's take a look at this. I thought he kind of juked these guys and kind of got out of the way of them, yeah. And, boy, if he would have just kept his balance right there, he was probably going to turn upfield and get some good yardage. That's some good quickness by Quadre, avoiding a big hit.
Look like one of your old dance moves.
At least I can dance, Fred. I'm the better dancer of us two.
It's a 1st down at the Albany State 33-yard line. Back to pass quickly. Edmonds looking and waiting. Now he's going to get a flag. Looks like maybe a holding call coming up against the Rams. Referee flag down on the field.
Yeah, and boy, that's the only bad thing about your quarterback being so agile in the pocket and moving like he does. Sometimes your offensive linemen start grabbing. And, boy, they could have called a couple of penalties on that one. Number 61 for us, Wilbur, had – yeah, that's what I was going to say. Somebody had their hands all up in Wilbur's face. I didn't catch the guy's number. I was going to say if they called a hold, and they could have called that as well, but they just saw that and not a hold. So that's a break for the Rams to get that penalty. One of their defensive linemen had his hand and jacked Wilbur's face mask up, and
let me ask Fred
the center fielder saw it.
Big play right here. Now, would you go over the top right here on this right here?
Why not?
Why not? Okay.
Why not? I mean, So we get a 15-yard penalty against West Georgia. That'll move it to the West Georgia Wolves 49-yard line. 8:07 to go. They stay in that formation. They're still going to bunch up receivers, and they split him to the short side does Habersham go. The quarterback with the empty look on first down. They set a screen up. They get it to Harris, middle of the field, 45, and running for the Ram first down. So nice little screen play call underneath, and it's another first down.
Now, Coach, when you asked Fred, would he take the big shot? You didn't ask me, but I was shaking my head no. And that's because the Rams just haven't done a good job of throwing down the field so far.
At the 39, quickly they snap it. Edmonds wants to throw it. Steps up, man behind him. They're going to bring him down. Boy, we've done this a couple of times. We come up quickly after a big first down, and they're able to come up with a big play against our offense.
It's almost like our offensive line isn't as prepared as they should be. And we might have to slow down a little bit on that. I don't know. But the Rams doing a good job still. I like the way they kind of steadily move the ball with small plays instead of going after the big one. Let's see what we can do here on second and longs.
Donahue with the sack. It'll be second down at about 12. No, boy, we go nowhere. That time the Wolves were waiting for him. Got a yard back to the 40-yard line, but nowhere to go. 3 Wolves there, number 11. That's a big guy wearing number 11 there on defense, Jason Carr. But there was a couple other guys in there as well. It'll be third down 11.
Crucial play here, crucial.
And I'm still just really disappointed with our effort on that offensive line when it comes to running the ball. We just cannot get anything going. We keep going to it, and I'm hoping that we're going to pop a big one. And, boy, we just got to stick with it. We just got to learn to run. We just have got to run the ball better.
And they coming, too.
Big play, third down 11 at the West Georgia 40-yard line. Albany State, empty backfield. Edmonds again ready. Senior quarterback looking at the defense. Back to pass. Under pressure. Throws it quickly. Looking to get it. And it's going to be tipped around. Almost intercepted. Look contact. No flags there. And tipped up in the air. Incomplete.
Wow. I cannot believe they did not call a penalty on that. I thought Quadre was held on this play. He was trying to get his arm up to secure this ball. This guy is not looking back, and he's holding Quadre's left arm, and he couldn't get it up to secure the ball. That's pass interference all day. They flat missed one right there, guys.
So West Georgia will look to get the ball back. No flag, boy. They look like we need another player here. So we may be a player short. Rams going to have to take a timeout. So Albany State will take a timeout. 6:25 to go to halftime. Coming up at halftime, interview I'll have with Jeffrey Pierce, Ariel Andrews talking about the scholarship boot camp. But for those of you that are watching the game through the video stream, you will get to watch the Marching Rams show band halftime. So again, want to thank our crew here, Eric Tabor and the entire IT department for all the work they've done. Mike Jones with facilities management, and our students that are here working today they're operating the cameras, and of course the big production. I know Eric's son is down there doing a great job as well. So and it looks great. We get to check out everything. Marching Rams show band at halftime coming up. So we want to thank them for doing a fantastic job. And, of course, this is another opportunity for the fans around the world to tune in to Golden Rams football online as well. So a great job. And don't forget halftime, the band coming up for those that are watching the video stream. So it'll be a punting situation, 4th down 11, and Terry Wiley on the punt for Albany State, back deep at about the 10-yard line as a single guy. But contact. Nope. Wow.
He got a piece of it.
He got a piece of it? Which one of them indicated it? Which official?
I thought the white hat should have indicated, but he got a piece of it.
But don't they have to indicate it?
Yeah, they have to do the tip signal.
I didn't see either one of them do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We already know, as a rule, we don't get very many breaks with the officials. Sometimes we get one here or there, but, boy, that would have been a nice way to hold on to the ball with a little roughing the kicker, roughing the punter penalty there, keep us going downfield. But West Georgia has it. 17
yards on the punt there, so it went out of bounds with 6:16 to go here. West Georgia up by 6. They get it back. They go to the I backfield. They put a man in motion here. Gardner, toss sweep, trying to get to the right side. He turns it upfield and able to get good yards. It looks like we had him for a moment. And a little nifty back, number 9, that's LaMarcus Franks, able to get good yardage at the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the play.
We really got to hold them here, man. We can't let them get in that end zone and going in the second half because they get the ball in the second half. Am I right? No. So we really want to hold them here, not let them get anything.
Well, and don't forget, they're going to probably take a shot.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so you got to look downfield for them to take a shot. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line. Gardner goes to the pistol formation here on 2nd down and short. And they're going to hand off to the back. This time Franks is hit hard and only going to fight for maybe a yard. And Zane Fields, now they finally blow the whistle. They say he might have got the 31-yard line, but good defense that time by the Rams. That'll force them in a third down possession play.
That's a massive pile on that play right there. We did a good job of holding. This guy don't go down for no him. He keeps twisting and turning. Big defensive play for the Rams, 3rd and 3.
Well, this is huge right here because you don't want these guys to keep marching down the field and put up any kind of points on you. Like to stop them right here and get your offense the ball back. See if you can do something.
Wolves break huddle. They're ready to go. Trips left, one man split wide right. 3rd down and 2 at their 31-yard line. Gardner wants to pass on 3rd and short. Throw over the middle and incomplete. He dropped it. Had the first down, number 16, but the ball is dropped by Walter Hibbler.
Big play right there, baby. Now you get a chance. You got two. Well, you got one timeout because we're going to use it. And it's 4:52, plenty of time for it.
And all he has to do really is catch the ball, and he was not able to hang on to it. It'll be a 4th down situation, and the punting team back out. Jordan Eichner had a really good punt last time out, and back deep for Albany State, 88. Tyler Story standing at about the Ram 30 with 4:52 to go here to halftime. Rams with about 9 men up. They get the punt away. Good booming kick again. Story makes the catch, trying to make a move, and boy, he goes backwards. Gonna lose yardage. So that time I thought he really should have called a fair catch, and this time he decided to return it, and we're gonna lose yardage back to the 15-yard line.
And it was the exact same situation. 2 guys bearing down on him, with the first 2 guys going to get to him going to be Wolves, and nobody to block for him. And this time he elects not to make the fair catch and pays the price, loses about 5 yards for the Rams.
We have a timeout on the field with 4:37 to go here to halftime. And again, coming up at halftime, interview about the scholarship boot camp. We're going to update you on some other things. And while we have a moment, the big parade, homecoming parade, is coming up on October the 22nd. And the deadline to apply for the parade is Monday, September 26th. That's this coming Monday at 6 o'clock. And the application is online. Go to the ASU webpage, asurams.edu, and look for the streaming banner with the application information in it. Now, if you need information, you can contact Tracy Simmons-Williams. She's the parade coordinator at 229-430-4652. Again, the deadline is Monday, 6 p.m. for the homecoming parade. Don't forget, next week we're home against the Miles College Golden Bears. Big matchup, the rematch of the SIAC championships. How many times have we done it in the championship game? 3?
3, at least.
What, twice?
Twice.
Yeah, twice with them, once with Tuskegee. Yeah.
It seems like we played Miles about, for them to be in the West and us to be in the East, seems like we played them probably, 5 times in the last 3 years? Is that right?
Something like
close.
that.
Yeah,
close.
Boy, I tell you.
Big game next week against them. They won today. They beat Morehouse 31-7. So it's 1st and 10, Albany State at the Ram 15-yard line. After the punt, we lost some yardage there. Caleb Evans will stand up in the shotgun with 4 receivers. And we will run it to Jarvis Small. And, boy, good yardage for Small. And he has that hurt ankle, but couldn't quite tell it there. Ran for about 7 yards to about the Albany State 22.
And that's a good job by Small. He got to get some touches to get his rhythm back because
Quick tempo, 2nd down and 3. Edmonds on the run, and boy, what a great athlete. Run for the first down, cross the 30, take a knee, and it'll be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a good job. 2 quick runs by the Rams, move the ball out to the 30-yard line, and plenty of time on the clock. Keep it going.
1st and 10 at the 30, back to pass. Edmonds steps up, has an open field. Boy, he could have thrown now. Oh, what a nice little fake move, dive close to another first down. It was open there, and he was able to fake it to Jarvis Small and almost had another first down, 9 yards on the run.
Boy, now they got that 2nd and short. This is a down right here where I always say you can do anything you want. And I'd like to see the Rams, you guys talk about taking a shot earlier. This is a good spot to come out and try to take a little shot downfield or come up with something tricky. Try to get this, collect a whole lot of yards on this play.
Well, they went to a huddle. We'll see what they call. 2nd and 1 at the Albany State 39-yard line. 4 receivers for the Rams. They're going to give it to Jarvis Small, and Small is going to get the first down just across the 40-yard line. That'll move the chains there, so the Rams stay with the ground game. 1st and 10, 3:26 to go on the clock. Down by 6, and the Rams offense, a new set of downs.
Plenty of time on the clock, and you got one timeout in your pocket. So that's a good thing right there. You can even take the huddle now. You can just relax and get the play down the field.
Rams make a substitution. Harris will come in as a Ram wide receiver. A player in the game for West Georgia with 3:09 clock moving to go here to halftime. Albany State 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Double receivers again on both sides of the field. Edmonds shotgun on 1st down. Looks there, throw it, and
No.
incomplete. Looking for Takevian Harris. He left his feet, but it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he had Smalls out in the flat. The thing about being that left-handed quarterback, coach, he just wasn't looking over this way.
He looked straight ahead.
Yeah, he didn't look over here, and boy, he had a couple of guys he could have went to.
2nd down and 10. Rams still at the 41-yard line. Edmonds rolls around in the backfield, and we get a flag down back there. He's at midfield, 45-40, and takes a knee, but this may be coming back here. 3 flags in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Nice run, but this one might be coming back.
Yeah, and I think we think it might be something on Smalls here, the way he's looking, that he just, can't believe they called anything here, but let's just see what they come up with. It looks like it's going to be against the Rams. Everybody's kind of backing up.
Number 69 of the offense. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
That's Jamie Glenn, number 69 for the Rams, called for the penalty. The holding penalty that's going to negate a big run on a 1st down. We would have been all the way over here on the 40-yard line or better. And, boy, we're going to wind up back inside our own 31. And, man, I tell you, that's a killer. A penalty is never good to have a penalty, but when you have a nice play and it's a penalty and you get backed up, it just seems like it hurts all the more worse.
2nd and 20. The Rams backed up after the penalty holding call at the Albany State 31-yard line. 2:36 to go to halftime. And the Rams stay in the spread formation. Smalls in the game as the running back, and we're ready to go on 2nd and very long. Edmonds wants to pass again, wants to throw it and hit as he threw the ball, and that should be an incomplete pass. My goodness. Finally, they blow the whistle. Referee took a long time to blow his whistle.
Yeah, and I'm glad he did, because the center guy back here, boy, he was looking to, follow the play at the end zone.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 20 back at the 31-yard line. 2:18 to go to halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll have that interview coming up after we take our commercial break, and we'll pass along a lot of information to you. So the Rams break huddle, 3rd and 20. Don't want a mistake here. 3rd and 20 at the Albany State 31-yard line. Edmonds with 10 seconds left on the play clock, ready to go. On 3rd down, draw play, give it to Small. His ball is fumbled, and he recovered the fumble. Boy, that would have been huge for West Georgia, but Jarvis Small able to get the ball recovered. We'll lose a couple of yards back at about the 28-yard line, and it'll be a punting situation. 4th down, about 23 coming up.
We talked about it at the beginning of the ball game, folks. You're sputtering a little bit now. Things are not happening crisp like they were 5 to 8 minutes ago. And now West Georgia getting the timeout. They used their last timeout just then, so they got plenty of time to work the sideline. With 2:06 left before the halftime.
Yeah, the Rams had 2 drives back-to-back where we had drives of 75 yards and 73 yards for touchdowns. And then we came out with a short field, guys, if you think back. Had 3 incomplete passes, then we came back on our next drive, threw an interception for a pick 6, and then since then we've been punting. The Rams has got to do a better job and find a way to get that offense back in gear.
Can I get this right quick? And they're going to come at this punt because they've been coming. They had 10 men on line.
The score, West Georgia 20, Albany State 14. 2:06 to go to halftime. West Georgia.
The game clock to 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Now he's a little deliberate with that, isn't he? 2:10. So they're going to set that back to 2:10 to go, and West Georgia out of timeouts. They were going to conserve it so the Rams couldn't run it down before they punt the ball, but Albany State's going to punt it. 4th down and 23. And will they come after this one? That's the thing about it. They've been getting a lot of pressure on us. Do you think they come for this one?
Oh, yeah, I think they're going to come.
Yes, sir. You can tell because they don't have one back right there unless they peel back.
So 10 men up at the line of scrimmage. And
Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
And now we're ready. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And we await the 4th down snap. And we need a good punt here. Terry Wiley averaging about 38 yards a punt. And this time, boy, we need to get it out of there. On 4th down, they don't come after it. 4th down punt.
Setting up the wall.
And he catch at the 40-yard line on the return, running up the midfield, trying to get the right side. And now he's going to try and reverse field. And we're going to hem him up, but he got a good return to the Albany State 40-yard line. Wow, 40-yard line, number 14 on the return, K.J. Palmer. And that's going to set up West Georgia with good field position and no timeouts, a minute 55 to go to halftime.
Well, now you know they're going to take shots after shots. The running game hadn't been too good for these guys, so that means they're going to try to go up top on us there.
Brings up first down.
Yeah, their offense, again, has only scored one touchdown. That was on the short field. So, boy, the Dirty Blue defense has done a good job. But, again, now they're at the 39-yard line. It's going to take a good effort by that Rams defense to keep them from getting more points on the board right here, guys.
They're ready to go. Will Gardner, the quarterback, lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers for West Georgia at the Ram 39-yard line. A minute 55 to go to halftime. He wants to pass on first down. Has time. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught. And we tackle him, but they get a first down inside the 20.
Got a flag back here. And let's hope it's not, excuse me, Fred, I'm sorry. It's going to be roughing the passer, I believe.
Tackle made by number 1 for the Golden Rams, Nick Scott.
Roughing the passer, number 11 on the defense. Half the distance ended to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
That hurt.
Yeah, number 11, that's Zane Fields, who's a big-time player on that Rams defense. We've seen him make plays, and that time just got a little too aggressive. Took a couple of steps and made a tackle he shouldn't have, a hit on the quarterback that he shouldn't have made in the official's opinion. And, boy, now West Georgia's right here knocking on the door. The Rams defense is going to have to really, really step up now to keep this game just a one-score possession.
20-14, you score, a minute 46 to go. They got the pass complete and the penalty against the Rams roughing the passer. It's first and goal to go right at the 10-yard line. Gardner will work under center. I backfield, double receivers lined up on the right side. Yelling out the count here on first and goal. Play action, looking at the end zone, throw it, and incomplete. Wow. And we get the flag in the end zone.
Pass intended for number 5. Delico Carter. However, there's dirty laundry on the field.
And I don't know about this one because Gardner's back. Yeah. I mean, our guy's back there playing center field, and the receiver kind of comes across his face, and he looks like he gets there about the same time as the ball. And boy,
that's a bang call there.
Yeah. That one is real close, and they're going to put this thing right on the 1-yard line.
Number 25 of the defense. Ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line, excuse me.
Automatic first down.
Ferdinand Acker called on the pass interference. They'll move it to the 2-yard line. So first and goal to go at the Albany State 2-yard line. A minute 27 to go here. They have no timeouts. West Georgia, see if they would try and put it on the ground here. They still have a lot of time, though. Minute 27. They could run the ball if they wanted to. At the Albany State 2, they line up quickly here. I backfield. Gardner, the quarterback at the 2, yelling out the count. And he wants to throw to the end zone. Throw it. It's going to be caught. And is it a touchdown? It is. Pass completed for the touchdown. Number 3.
Joshua Thomas.
Looks like, is that number 2 or 3? I can't make it. I
Here
thought
it
it was
look
Walker.
At the screen. Look at your screen for it.
Okay, that's number 3, Walker, I believe. That's Walker with the touchdown. 2-yard pass play for the touchdown. 26-14 West Georgia with the lead with 1:21 to go.
Yeah, but too much cushion. You on the 2-yard line. Why you way back there 5 yards in end zone?
Autry with the point after for the Wolves. 1:21 to go. Kick is up. And it is good. So your new score is West Georgia 27, Albany State 14. A minute 21 to go to halftime. So 1:21 to go. West Georgia got what they needed. Had good field position, and they come up with the big pass play and the pass, the roughing the passer. And then we get another penalty that just almost put it in the end zone for them. And then a little short pass, 2-yard pass play. And now they have a 13-point lead, 27-14 over Albany State.
Yep.
Possession game now.
Yeah, a couple of bang plays there to give them those penalty yards that set them up on the 2-yard line. And boy, they only took 15 seconds off the game clock. They went from 2:10 to we were 1:21, leaving the Rams a little time to get something done. But our offense has kind of went into a shell after those couple of drives, and West Georgia has taken advantage of the short field on 2 possessions. I mean, the 35 and the 39-yard line. It's kind of hard for your defense not to give up some points when the team starts right there for you. And unfortunately for the Rams, they've given up 2 touchdowns. But other than that, the defense has just played spectacular this entire game. And, boy, they still find themselves down 2 touchdowns. The kickoff return and the interception return for a touchdown are really looming large now.
Well, why not we get one? It'll be nice to get a big kick return for something here to set up good field position. So it's still a lot of time left. I'm not sure what the timeouts are for Albany State because the clock shows. Do we have any at all? Okay, I know they're out, and we may be out too. And kickoff coming up from archery, double return team back. A minute 21 to go, so the Rams still have an opportunity here. See what kind of field position we can end up with after the kick. Again, West Georgia with the lead, 27-14 over Albany State. The run up by archery, not that deep. High though, it'll come down at about the 10 on the return, bobbled. And Michael Green trying to go to the left side is going to be break up tackle. And now a gang of wolves going to pile him up at the 30-yard line.
You got to start saying a pack of wolves, Fred.
A gang, a pack.
We don't like them, but it's a pack of them.
Those are real wolves. A pack, you're right. Wolf pack.
Yeah.
Either way, they tackle him at the 30-yard line. It'll be first down Rams. Albany State with a minute 12 to go. We'll see the 2-minute offense out. Hopefully, we'll see what the Rams do, what the strategy is. A lot of time on the clock, a minute 12, so we'll see if we can get downfield quickly here. 3 receivers will go to the right, 1 man split wide to the left. Caleb Evans, the Rams senior quarterback, line up again in the shotgun, looking to throw it quickly out there in the flat. Gonna get it complete to Habersham, and we get a flag down.
Yeah, that's gonna be, I think, on number 19,
14.
Reception.
Yeah, the Quadri Simmons and Harris out there is going to be on one of those receivers trying to make a block to spring the running back.
Blocking the back, yeah, Takevian Harris. Blocking the back on the replay for a minute 4 to go here, so flag is down. Referee in a discussion with his head linesman.
You don't want to make a mistake here, guys. You don't want to give them a chance to get another touchdown or some points on an interception. So you might want to take it and just, try to get what you can get running the ball and just go in at halftime. You don't want to force the issue now.
Yeah, that's true, but you don't want to come out. We don't want to spoil waste the opportunity either. And these guys get the ball first.
Yes, they do.
And you're going to be putting an awful lot of pressure on your defense to stop these guys and not make this score a blowout. At 35, you get up talking 35-14. You're talking desperation times for the Rams offense.
1:04 to go here to halftime. Rams down by 13, get penalized. It's 1st and 20, back at the Ram 20. And the quarterback, Edmonds, is going to run for about 5 yards to the 25-yard line. Good coverage. Nobody was open downfield. And the clock will keep moving. 48 seconds to go and ticking. Rams, no huddle here. 4 receivers. Again, they spread it out there. 2nd down, 15. Back to pass. Edmonds going to throw it. Boy, he got there early.
Oh, wow. I can't believe they didn't call that one.
Wow. Number 1, A.J. Leggett got there before the ball and no flag.
Don't like that one right there now. And now it's 3rd down, and we got a long way to go to try to get this 1st down.
Yeah.
And fortunately, they can't stop the clock.
33 seconds to go to halftime.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and 15, but they dodged the bullet there. That should have been a flag.
Now, if you're the Rams, do you go for this, try to get this 1st down with a pass, or run the ball, just run the clock out? Because if you don't get the 1st down, you're going to have to punt, and these guys have already shown they can block your punt.
4 receivers. Rams going to run Habersham, and boy, ball fumble. Boy, he was able to get on it at the 30-yard line. So Rams will not. Well, the thing about it, we can take it to halftime. Rams will not have to snap it. 22 seconds ago, it'll be 4th down coming up, and the Rams will not have to snap it. So your halftime score is going to be Albany State down, West Georgia leading it 27-14. So at the half, your score, West Georgia 27, Albany State 14. We're going to take a timeout. Those of you watching the video stream, the Albany State Marching Rams show band coming up. And for those of you listening just the radio, we're going to take a timeout. And coming up after the break, we have a nice interview coming up shortly. So right now, halftime, Golden Rams football is on 98.1 KISS FM.
field is yours for the taking. Albany State University, downfield trio, popular artist, Prince, I Will Die For You.
Football, here we go. Calhoun County beat Stewart County 22-6. Glasscock County beat Petula Charter 49-8. Westover beat Carver Columbus 23-20. Deerfield got smacked around 34-0 by Bessemer Academy. Chattahoochee beat Bakerton Charter 32-zip. Westwood 18, SGA 6. Mitchell County 6-0, 28-6 over Terrell County. Brooks County all over Monroe 26-6. Thomas County lost to Lee County 37-7. Miller County lost to Pelham 34-18. In the game we had last night, Randolph Clay beat Seminole 48-7. Dothan, Alabama beat Bainbridge 13-6. Smith Station of Alabama lost to Fitzgerald 41-7. Cairo 40, Shore 0. Irwin County 52. Telfair 26. And let's go ahead and say something about the Ram Rooters right there, Fred. Mimi Benjamin, Dr. Molly Brown, Pat Brown, Francis Collins, William Colbert, Amos, Coach Ely, Avon Favors, Frank Ford, Willie Jackson, Gloria Lowe, Melvin Perkins, Robert Poole, Katie Randall, Leon Reed, William Sack, Reynolds, MacArthur Rogers, Glenda Shepard, Betty Williams, Gerald Williams, and Willie Wingfield. And we'll talk about the other ones there at the end.
Ram Rooters, hey.
Ram Rooters.
You left one out, the Valdosta game.
Woo!
Valdosta
You see it. You call it out, Fred.
Colquitt 45, Valdosta 24.
A shocker. They had 12,500 people for the high school game.
All right, looking at some college scores as we switch it over to SIAC, it was Benedict around the end of the third quarter over Fort Valley. Look at this, 28-7. Mike White over Fort Valley, 28-7. And Kentucky State 17-14 over Central State. I believe that was the final. And a couple other finals, Tuskegee as well as Miles won. So we're getting ready for the third quarter. Norman.
I was listening to that score, and boy, Benedict 2-1 coming into today and beating Fort Valley. Now, what did I tell everybody about Benedict, how they was going to be in a couple of years after Coach White got over there?
Oh, you didn't have to tell us. It doesn't take long. So the Rams are down. Third quarter about to start here. Albany State University Coliseum. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, and Jesse Massey. And the run-up and the kick, West Georgia deferred to the second half. They get the ball first. Return from the 8-yard line, trying to reverse field. Frank. And they get a nice block. Boy, he's still running across the 40, 45-yard line. And what's happening out there, Norm?
Yeah, I saw an obvious hold at the 26-yard line. I don't know why it was called, but boy, we just can't get off these guys. They lock up with us on the punt coverage one-on-one blocks. We're not staying in our lane. They're clearing the guys that are in the lane out and getting a good return every time. Special teams has really been a downfall for the Rams in this game.
37-yard return for LaMarcus Franks out to the West Georgia 45-yard line. They're up by 13. It's a two-possession game, but they really, really want to do something with their first possession. First down at their 45-yard line. Third quarter underway. Wolves going from right to left. Will Gardner, the quarterback, back to pass on first down. Has time. Man open over the middle, and good open field tackle by Shingleton. Number 14 on the receiving end for West Georgia, K.J. Palmer, but good tackle. That's a short game.
Well, that's the best play we've seen Shingleton make in a while. Now, he came up and made a sure tackle right there on the receiver, right in the spot, kept him to a 2-yard gain. That's the kind of play you need your linebacker, hybrid defensive end, hybrid defensive back to come up and play.
It'll be 2nd and 8, Wolves at their 47-yard line. They break huddle here. Double receivers go to both sides of the field. The quarterback will go to the shotgun. Gardner on 2nd and 8, ready to go here. Waiting on the snap. Rams look like they may bring pressure. They don't. 4-man rush. Throw it over the middle. It's caught. And hit after the catch. Number 3 comes down with it. Walker from Macon, Georgia. And it'll be a first down as the stop by number 50 for the Rams making the tackle is
Tackled by the
Tumbles.
number 1, Nick Scott.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the Ram 41.
Well, looking at some of the halftime stats, this just tells you how important special teams are. The Rams have outgained these guys 151 yards to 122 offensively, but we're losing 27-14 because we've given up a couple unusual touchdowns.
What those total yards?
Total yards. 251 for the Rams, 122 for these guys.
251 for the Rams, but the score is 27-14. At the 41 of the Rams, they want to set it up, play action pass, throw it near side, caught in bounds and out at the 31-yard line. So play action pass is caught by number 3, Walker. It's going to be close to a first down. I believe he's short by maybe a yard. Wait, can't quite tell from here. It'll be 2nd down and about a yard to go. So 13-32, third quarter underway. And West Georgia really want to try and pull away from the Rams here. The Dirty Blue defense got to suck it up here as Coach Huff see what he can get those guys to do, see if they can keep them out of the end zone. They break huddle here. Wolves will send double receivers out to the right side. They have a slot over there, offset I formation. 9 go to a little pistol setup here for Gardner. He will hand off to his back, trying to get the left corner, around the corner. And we stand him up and throw him backwards. Number 15 on the run for the Wolves is Devontae Jackson, and that's a first down.
You see how these guys, when they get the ball out, they hop, they'll hop, they whoop, whoop, they jitterbug like. See that? Look at that.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, whatever they're doing is working on this drive. They come from the 45 down inside our 30. So far, that's 25 yards on this drive, and they have a first down.
Field position starting at the 45, and they're right there knocking on the door, almost closing in on that red zone. First down at the Ram 27-yard line as Will Gardner, 6'5" quarterback, ready to go. Play action, looking downfield, throw it near side, and it's going to be incomplete as good coverage there. Looks like number 3, Walker, intended receiver. That was, I believe, Acker with the coverage out there at cornerback.
This guy's long and lean and range. You see how tall he is, Fred? 6'5"?
Yeah.
That means he can see, Norm. He can see over the top there. That's why he went stretch play there.
Man, I'm looking down this halftime stat sheet. The Rams had the ball 22 minutes to their 8 minutes, and we had 16 first downs to their 7. The special teams just did us in. Wow.
Field position really helped them out, too. 2nd and 10 at the Albany State 27. Back to pass, we get a whistle on the field. And is it a flag? Timeout. So Rams, Albany State will take a timeout. We have 2 left in the half, 12:36 to go. Coach Massey,
yes, sir.
We have a timeout.
Oh, man, look, we got a lot of stuff here to talk about. We had a great day.
All right, we had the crossover tournament. All the SIAC volleyball teams in town Thursday, Friday, and today. And talk about all the people that helped us out.
We had a lot of folks in the city here of Albany. Carter's Grill. Mr. Carter said hello. Told me to make sure you call him. Tell him. And Carter's Grill, please go by and support these businesses. Papa John's Pizza every day. They came Thursday and Friday. We got Golden Corral, Maryland Fried Chicken, who supports the press box here at the game tonight. Go by and support these businesses.
Was it good, Norma?
Yeah, Norma. Sam's Club. Sam's Club. Go to Sam's Club. Support those folks. Sonny's Barbecue. Man, it's just a whole lot of folks. No, we love you, baby. Great job by Coach Skinner. Don't know what the records. They were just playing each other. Just play.
And you did a great job of putting it together with the hospitality room. I want to thank you. SIAC crossover tournament, big success at the ASU Hyper Gymnasium. So the Rams use a timeout. 2nd and 10. Wolves at the Ram 27. Handoff to the back, trying to bounce it out to the right. And we get him down on the ground. He cut the corner, able to get a couple of yards to about the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up for West Georgia. Make it 9. I think they spot him down at the 26.
Big play right here. If we can hold them here, and even if they try for a field goal, that means you held them out of the end zone right there. This is a big play for the Rams on this.
12:13 to go. We are in the third quarter. Next week, home again against the Miles College Golden Bears. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air again at 6:30. So, again, thank you for tuning in to our broadcast and also watching our video stream. 3rd and 9, Wolves at the Albany State 26. They emptied the backfield. Gardner ready to go. Play clock down to about 8 on 3rd down. Has time all day, and now he's out of it. Sack. Big time play. That's a coverage sack. Because he had time to look there. Nobody was open. Torian Bell able to bring him back. Bring him down.
Bell with the sack for the Golden Rams.
That's a good job by the secondary, who really hasn't given up a whole lot tonight. But when they give it up, plays have just been huge. But, boy, That's a good job. Boy, they're going to keep the offense out on the field. Again, they did this on the very first possession. They had a 3rd and long. This is a bit 3rd and long. This is going to be 4th and about 17 trying to go for this first down.
So 4th down, got 18 to go. 4th down, we'll call it 18 at the Ram 35. Back to pass, Gardner pump, throw it near side, looking for a receiver. Near the end zone, caught, incomplete. He dropped it, incomplete.
Wow. And boy,
he had a touchdown.
Behind the Rams secondary.
He had it.
Boy, the quarterback laid it out there perfectly.
Woo! DeNico Carter, and that is incomplete in the end zone. That was just all on him.
Yeah, because, boy, our cornerback there, number 25, Ferdinand, I'm going to say Aka. How you pronounce Ferdinand's last name? Aka. Boy, he was beat. It must have been a double move we didn't see.
But I think Singleton did pull it out of there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I believe it was, Singleton that got it out of his hand. So he didn't hang on to it like he needed to for the completion and the touchdown. And boy, the Rams defense came up there, and West Georgia comes out with no points. 27-14 still to score. Albany State would take over at their 35-yard line. Edmonds and the Rams offense ready to go. Empty backfield for Albany State. 4 receivers bunched in the middle. 1 split wide to the right side. They're going to throw it underneath to Quadre Simmons, and a couple of those Wolves going to pull him down at about the 42-yard line. And that's pretty good yardage. 7 yards on first down, 2nd and 3.
Let's talk about how big that was right there. That's a game changer right there now.
2-possession game. It would have been 3 possessions if they could go down and get a touchdown, and that'll make it still a 13-point lead for West Georgia. 2nd down and about 3 to go, a long 2 to go for a first down for Albany State at the Ram 43-yard line, as the quarterback gonna hand it in there to Habersham. Boy, they stood him up. Number 11 made a good play. Jason Carr right there on defense. Big guy, 6'6", 297, a senior.
Number 75 didn't even reach the guy. He just came underneath and made the tackle. You can see it right there. See that we ran into each other on the play.
Yeah, we're doing a horrible job on the offensive line on running plays. The quarterback has had time to throw the ball tonight, and he's made some scrambles and made some good plays, but our run blocking just isn't up to par.
3rd down and a yard to go. Rams at the 44-yard line. We're going to run the quarterback fake. Boy, what a fake by Edmonds at the midfield. 45. Boy, if he had kept his feet, he might still be running, but he get the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 Rams in Wolves territory with 9:50 to go. We're going to pause for a moment. Station identification.
Which brings up a Golden Ram first down.
Rams football on your radio. 1st and 10, Albany State. Quadre Simmons on the receiving end makes the catch at the West Georgia 39-yard line. That'll be 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. What a nice run a moment ago by Caleb Edmonds.
They went for whoever the back was. I could see they went hook, line, and sinker for that. Like you fishing on them. They went on that bid on that.
Quickly, 2nd and 5. The Rams want to pass the ball. Edmonds, boy, trying to get out of there. He flushed out to the left side. Going to throw it. Hit Harris. The 25, 20, 15. He's going to go. Touchdown, Rams. In there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a very nice play. Sanford, see number 84 over there, got the block that sprung him. And, boy, that's a good job by the Rams offense to come down and get that touchdown back that they gave up at the end of the first half. And, boy, he did a very good job with that block.
And that was Edmonds all the way, able to get out of that pressure and at the last moment hit Harris, and he takes it the rest of the way. What a great play. 27-20, point after coming up. Maldonado. Terry Wiley does the holding. Here's the PAT. We get a flag down. It's no good, but there's a flag down. May have an opportunity to kick it again, but we'll have to wait and see. And West Georgia was offsides.
Well, that's going to help. We can get lined up and try this again. We got to do better in the kicking game, Matt. I tell you, now the extra point should be automatic. This isn't the pros where you're kicking it from the 18-yard line. This is you're kicking it from the 3. This is a 20-yard chip shot that you should be able to nail through. So let's see if we can get it on the second try. But, boy, I want to go back to how good the Rams offense is playing when in spurts. That time we did it again. Another long, successful drive. We put it in the end zone. They just got to put it together back to back and get consistent.
65-yard drive for Albany State. They took over at the 35-yard line, and they have made it a one-possession game. We could be down by 6 if this PAT is good. So 27-20 West Georgia with the lead. Point after again for the Rams. This time I think he got it. So your new score, West Georgia 27, Albany State 21, 9:05 to go here in the third quarter.
He tried to kick that. He kicked that one all up the steps right there. Nice drive by the Rams here. Composure, Norm and Fred drove the ball down the field. Good play fakes because they were keying on the backs on those plays that Evans kept the ball going.
Yeah, Rams doing a good job offensively. Boy, that puts them right around over 300 yards for the game. And West Georgia had only given up 27 points in 3 games coming into the play tonight. And the Rams offense has scored 27 points on these games in a little over half. So for the Rams offense, we saw it last week, saw flashes of it early in the second half. They just got to get consistent and play some ball.
This is what hurting us right here, the kickoffs. This is what they do a good job of double-teaming their blocks.
Last possession, they had started at the 45-yard line to start the third quarter. That Dirty Blue defense held them and got the ball back. We go down and score a touchdown, but again, set the kickoff to the Wolves. Albany State kicking team ready. I don't know what the delay is. 9:05 to go. And I believe they may have still been in a media timeout. 9:05 to go here in the third quarter. 27-21, West Georgia by 6. So Albany State right in there. Double return team back again. Number 15, Devontae Jackson already has a touchdown in the game, 96-yard return. Flanked back there with another guy. I believe it's Franks back there with him. So it'll come down at the 9-yard line on the return. West Georgia trying to make a move, looking for a lane up the middle. Won't get it this time. Finally, we nail him at about the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, West Georgia.
Boy, now we get a late flag, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody. A dead ball penalty. We're going to have to wait and see. The Rams are clapping coming out of the pile, but we know that doesn't mean a whole lot. We have to wait and see what the refs are going to call on this one.
8:57 to go. West Georgia ball, but penalty coming up. We'll see who this might be against. Personal foul. This is going to be one of those unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike penalties coming up. And here's the referee. He's the one that threw the flag.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 28 of the kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. That is 28's first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Boy, and I tell you what, even when the Rams make the tackle, after the play on our special teams, we still can't control ourselves, and we're going to give them a 15-yard penalty, put them up at the 37-yard line, and, boy, just still, yet again, good field position for this Wolves team, and you don't need to help these guys. I mean, come on, special teams, let's just make the tackle and get off the field.
All right, finally make it, like you said, and then we blow our tops and then give them 15 yards at that 36-yard line. 1st and 10, West Georgia ready to go here. 3 receivers set up. They go to the pistol look here on 1st and 10. Albany State sneak a play up there. That's Shingleton. Now he'll back off. Play clock down to about 9 seconds. Gardner wants to throw it quickly out there in the flat. Pass completed to Lester. Upended at the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5 yards, and 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Is complete to number 32, Thomas Lester. Brought down by number 19.
And I don't know.
I was just trying to look at the play on it. We just it looked like we were out of sync on that play right there. We just couldn't get where we were supposed to be. Go ahead, Norm.
I was just going to say, I don't know how many times our defense can, what it does to their psyche when they come out, in situations like this. The team always having good field position on them. Let's see if they can hold them again.
We're in the third quarter, 8:23 to go, clock moving. 2nd down and 5, West Georgia at their 41-yard line, and running back trying to fight for yardage up the middle this time. They go straight at us off the left guard, and I believe that may be Franks on the carry. Number 9, Franks on the carry. He a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down, possession play coming up. 3rd and about 2 coming up. West Georgia.
Well, the umpire needs to now the spots you talk about, Fred. Now the line judge and the head linesman are they go in and get this right. The umpire had marked that ball a full yard from their spot, and they let them know, hey, this is our line. Give us what we say.
3rd and 3 now after they respotted at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 3 for West Georgia. Clock moving here in the third quarter. 7:30. to go. They move a guy around here on third down. Gardner wants to throw it quickly out there. He's going to hit the tall receiver. Has the first down. We can't tackle him at the 45 out of bounds. Able to slip past us and get a first down. Number 5, Danico Carter. We get another flag. And what was this one? A late flag way after the play was over.
Correction, the 43-yard line.
That's number 25.
However, there's dirty laundry on the field.
That missed that tackle, and boy, let's just hope the penalty is on him as well. I tell you, this is
The play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5 of the offense. 15-yard penalty.
So after the play was over with, it'll still be 1st and 10.
Penalty charge.
15 yards against West Georgia will back them up, but they still have a first down with 7:24 to go.
Near the 40-yard
They have a lot of individual conversations after they throw a flag. I don't know if they're supposed to come together like that, Norm, but they do a lot of conversation after a flag.
How much talking do you guys do?
Not that much. We got microphones.
Man, we had headsets. So, we talk, but don't nobody hear us. That's a good thing, though. It cuts down on a lot of confusion.
It's 1st and 10, West Georgia. The pass was completed for a first down. That was a dead ball after the play was over with. So it's 1st and 10, West Georgia at their 42-yard line. 7:17 on the clock. Third quarter, 3 receivers right, 1 man split to the left. Gardner, the quarterback, looks left. Throw it over there. It's caught. And it'll be a first down at the Ram 45-yard line. Number 3 on the receiving end.
Gardner's pass is
Walker.
to Qua Walker. Tackle
Gardner's been able to find a couple of receivers.
2 penalties.
Ferdinand Haka.
And there are 2 flags down. I missed those. It looks like West Georgia's walking backwards. So
Marquez Thomas.
evidently
However, there's dirty laundry on the field.
flag against the Wolves here. 7-0.
Holding, number 72 of the offense. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Holding call. So, boy, the Rams able to dodge a bullet. West Georgia got caught holding. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the 42. It'll take them back to the 32. It'll be 1st and 20.
We're doing a good job here, guys, but they're getting that window, too, like we were getting at the beginning.
Well, maybe it's time for one of those big defensive plays. We had a good time for one here.
Hadn't called Nick Scott's name tonight.
27-21, West Georgia up by 6 points. They have the ball here. 1st and 20 at their 32-yard line. Third quarter action. Back to pass. Will Gardner play action. Throw it man wide open at the Ram 45, 40, 35, and a big play there. We lost him out there. Number 11 able to get loose. DJ Ezell from Ackworth, Georgia. And how does he get that wide open?
Boy, I don't know who was supposed to carry him. Boy, I hate to say it. I think it might have been Nick Scott was supposed to carry this guy into the secondary because he came up and there were 2 guys, him and another guy on one guy in the flat. And that left that big void for this guy to settle in behind us. So I think that might be on our safety, picking up the wrong guy.
They spot him at the 35, 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Head coach Will Hall did a good job with them. Semifinals last year, they starting out 3-0, up by 6 on the Rams in the third quarter. Tailback on the carry, Franks, LaMarcus, and looks like Grover Stewart maybe. No, that's looks like Nigel Phillips able to slow him up. Got about 3 yards on the play.
Franks on the carry.
Fight hard here now, guys, because they kind of smell that end zone. We don't need to go 2 possession. We need to try to keep it where we are right here.
2nd and 6 on the Albany State's 33-yard line.
Second down, we'll call it about 7 to go at the Ram 33-yard line. They break huddle. Double receivers will go out to the left side here. They go to the standard I formation, and the quarterback lines up under center. A lot of time on the play clock on 2nd down, and they will hand off to the tailback, LaMarcus Franks, and the Rams stand him up, and they blow it dead. So about maybe 2 yards at the 31-yard line, and no flag at the end of that. It'll be a 3rd down possession play coming up for the Wolves.
Watch these plays that they're running here. This is a big play for the Rams. If we can get this thing turned back and get it away from them. It's very big here, this 3rd down play right here. We got to play our keys and know where our players are to make this stop.
3rd and 6 at the Albany State 31-yard line. West Georgia from Carrollton. The Wolves ready to go. Double receivers again to the left side. It'll be an offset I formation, and the quarterback now steps back in that pistol setup. On 3rd down, they run the ball, so thought they might try and flank us there and go for play action pass. I'm really shocked they ran the ball that time.
I think they're going to go for it on 4th down, and they were just trying to get a little closer. I think they have every intent of going for it on 4th down, and we're just trying to pick up some yards there on 3rd down to make it a little shorter.
We stopped them one time, Fred.
It's big now. 4th down and 5 at the Albany State 30-yard line. West Georgia. Break huddle. They will send one man to the right. Trips, 3 receivers. No, they empty the backfield. 5 receivers here. Big play here on 4th down. Gardner ready to go in the shotgun. Yelling out the count. Back to pass on 4th down. Throw it near side. It's going to be caught and going to get the yardage they need for the 1st down. Able to convert West Georgia inside the 25 down at about the 23. So it's a big conversion. They got 7 yards on 4th down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Albany State 23-yard line. Nigel Phillips will come out of the ball game for the Rams. Torian Bell back in there. 3:51 to go. Clock moving here in the 3rd quarter. West Georgia up by 6, 27-21. And they're ready to go here after that big conversion on 4th down. Gardner, play action, wants to pass, under pressure, ball tipped in the air. And that was close. I believe it is going to be incomplete pass. He wanted to throw it and had it knocked down right in his face. Good play there on defense.
Very good play right there. We got a little pressure on him too, Fred. He had to do something that he ain't used to doing right there. Got a hold there too.
Yeah, and there Monte Taylor knocks it right down. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Albany State 23-yard line with 3:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter. West Georgia Wolves. They're going to break huddle. They're going to send a single receiver. Now they send an empty backfield look. So it'll be 5 wideouts, 3 on the right, 2 on the left side for the 6'5 quarterback, Will Gardner, ready to go here. 2nd and 10. And he wants to pass. Sets up, has time, throw over the middle, and it's going to be caught. And tackle is made by Nick Scott, but number 14 able to hang on to it, KJ Palmer. And he doesn't have a 1st down, but he's inside the 15 at about the 14. It'll be 2nd down, 3rd down it is.
3rd down?
3rd down and about a yard to go. Big play here, 3rd and 1 at the Ram 14.
They found a little weakness on us in our window, and then they made a completion.
14-yard line, correction.
And he had time,
Yes.
able to survey the field and catch his receiver over the middle. Big play here, 3rd and 1 at the Albany State 14. The Wolves break huddle, and they go to the one-back formation here. Quarterback, we'll see how he sets up on 3rd down and about a yard to go. He'll line up under center. 3rd down. They're going to give it to the tailback, looking to bounce it outside, and, boy, he is yanked down in backfield. We're going to lose maybe a yard at the 15. We'll see where they spot him down, but able to dance around. He tried to cut it, and the Rams stopped him from doing so.
Well, I thought Zane Fields had made a mistake and got too far upfield, but there was another round there to turn him around, and then Zane and I think that was number 99. I think it was Grover Stewart might have cleaned him up in the end, but that's a good job by that defense on 3rd and 2.
Emmanuel Brown, one of the guys in there to help make the stop. Okay. So field goal attempt coming up here. Coming into the day, I believe they were like 6 and 8. Hunter Heck normally does the kicking. He's not out there. Archery, boy, all kind of flags down. Kick looks like it might have been through there, but either way, it won't count. There's a flag down right before the thing really was snapped. 2:02 to go.
Boy, Albany State has 12 guys on the field, I think, guys. I'm looking, and it looks like we may have 12 guys out on the field on that. Yeah, that's it. We're going to have a legal participation. Wow. I thought we had 12 guys out there, but they're going to say number 96 for the Rams, and that's going to be Torian Bell. They're going to say he was down there at the ball, hollering out snap count, simulating the snap, and throw the flag.
How often does that get called?
Not often.
They're going to say we simulated the snap count, and that's going to be a penalty against us, delay a game. It'll be 1st and goal to go at the Albany State 10 yards. So, boy, West Georgia able to get a break there. As they say, the Rams, Torian Bell was calling out signals from the defensive side. Minute 54 to go. They may reset the game clock here. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Wow, now that is really unfortunate. Boy, you talk about a huge break for them. they're going to attempt the field goal. That's going to be, if they take this on in for a touchdown, that's at least a 4-point swing, and the field goal wasn't guaranteed. So you basically assured them, some points if you keep it going here. First, the Rams can get a turnover. Sorry, Fred.
That's okay. First and goal to go at the Albany State 10-yard line. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Rams down by 6, but the Wolves are knocking at the door, trying to run left side. And on the run, number 15, running behind his blockers, Devontae Jackson.
We got
another flag, another unsportsmanlike penalty. And I tell you what,
who's this one coming against? Look at the replay here.
If it's on number 25 for the Rams, we need to pull this guy for a while because he's made some bad decisions.
And we cannot see it from the replay.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 72 of the offense.
Okay, wow.
15-yard penalty,
So,
second down.
How many of those have we had in the game, though?
Unsportsmanlike
Quite a
conduct
few.
penalty.
we had a lot of penalties, but the player can get 2 before they're ejected.
Right, so at least 2 on West Georgia, 1 on us. So we've seen 3 of those unsportsmanlike, but like you say, on the next one, they'd be out of the ball game.
dude on the sideline over there.
From the 20.
Second and goal to go coming up at the Albany State 20. So, well, they don't move it there. Is it first or second down, guys?
Yeah, this
Second. Okay, so I think they need to get the down box correct on the field.
Yeah, because it was after the play correct.
So second and goal at the Albany State 20. 1:26 to go here, and the clock moving in the third quarter. West Georgia ready to go with double receivers right, 1 man on the left, and Gardner in the gun, back to pass, make it 5 receivers out in the pattern, and throw a chance to intercept in the end zone. Take a knee. Safety, touchback, I'm sorry, touchback. I wanted to take a knee. Don't bring it out of there. Rams get the interception in the end zone, and it is a touchback.
And boy, I hate to say it, but that penalty worked in the Rams' favor almost, because I was saying maybe we can get the turnover and we'll save the points, and we did. The Rams defense come up with a turnover. He just floated this guy, thought it was going to run a corner route, and our defensive back just sat on it and intercepted it.
Cameron McDowell, number 29, with the pickoff in the end zone. 5'9", 180-pound freshman from Bainbridge, Georgia. And the Rams get the touchback on the interception in the end zone with 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, and Jesse Massey will be home again next Saturday night at 7 o'clock against the Miles College Golden Bears. So the Albany State offense will come out. They've looked pretty good.
The last drive.
Yeah, last drive with 65 yards with a touchdown. First and 10, Rams coming up at the Albany State 20.
Oh, let's talk about that bullet we just dodged now, because they were trying to go over the top with that right there. They really was. They were trying to stick it to us. So now that's a good job by the corner, sitting down on that route like you said, Norm, and breaking over the top and get the football.
Yeah. Him and the quarterback and the receiver not on the same route. And it looked like it's supposed to be a corner route. He threw that fade out there. He just overthrew him, and our guy was right there, and he was double covered. Our guy was right there to make the interception. Now this Rams offense come out with a chance to take the lead, and boy, this is big time. You know what? This is the number 3 team in the country in Division II football. I don't think a lot of people gave Albany State a chance to win this game, and the Rams right here late in the third quarter sticking right with these guys.
First down, Rams at the Albany State 20-yard line. Edmonds, play action, trying to set the screen up. They get it to Michael Green. Michael Green at the 25, and is going to get close to the first down. They had a good play call, jailbreak screen. They throw it underneath the green, and I think it's a first down.
And boy, that's the same play the Rams scored, I believe, their second touchdown on it. It may have been the first one, I'm not sure. Same exact play, and he did the same thing, came all the way back across the field. And that time he got good yardage for the first down. And the Rams are going to come out. There's an injured player on the field, so we have a timeout right now.
And media.
The Rams are going to come out, boy, with a first and 10 at around the 31. And we're looking good.
59 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's an injured Wolf down on the field for West Georgia. 27-21 your score, West Georgia. While we have a moment, I want to thank the IT department for doing a great job with the video production here. Albany State, of course, we have a lot of people behind the scenes doing it. I have a moment. We're going to give them a little shout out. Eric Tabor Jr., Montavious Colquitt, Detravius Thrash, Chris Jackson, Travis Justice, Jackwell Ely, Tori Rashai Jones, Kiera Allen, Amber Maddox, and Chris Jackson. So again, some of those are students, a couple of those are employees, and of course others volunteering. So doing a great job, everyone back there. And the people back home watching it, wherever they might be, say it looks fantastic. A crystal clear picture online. So hey, Albany State IT department, hey, take a bow. Fine job, and it looks great up here.
And the Rams are hanging in there, and that's a great job by Tabor. They're giving us a view of second and chances at the plays right there, and that's a good play by that corner over there. Now, change of possession now. You want that motor to try to change over because they had it going there a little bit, Fred. They were getting down the field pretty quickly.
So injury timeout, we're back to play here as Albany State offense, first down at the Ram 30-yard line, 59 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We will hand off up the middle to Jarvis Small. The senior running back is going to power for about 5 tough yards to about the 35-yard line. And time winding down here. So we're about to close out the third quarter. And 2 weeks from today, we got a good road trip coming up, Charleston Southern. First time to play them over there in Charleston, South Carolina. That's going to be 11:45 a.m. kickoff. Really early.
Breakfast.
We're going to have an abbreviated pregame. We're going to go on about 11:30, I believe, and then game will kick off at 11:40. We'll talk about that one coming up. That's a nice little ride over to Charleston in 2 weeks. Next week, we're home against Miles. 2nd and 5 Rams at the Albany State 35-yard line. Rams spread the field. They're going to hand off to Jarvis Small. Is going to run in the secondary, get the first down across the 40 to the 44. It might be the last play of the third quarter, but a nice run by Jarvis Small. 1st and 10.
Like that. I like that. We're getting penetration. We look at the monitors now.
Yeah,
we're
that's
getting up north and south now. That's his best thing, going north. Bam, bam, look at that. Straight at the field.
His best run of the day, and boy, the old Small probably puts a juke on that guy that just drops his shoulder on like that and probably gets a couple of more yards. But he did a good job of picking up a good run. And boy, the Rams, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We had a couple of good long drives in the first half, had one already here. We can move the ball on these guys and tie this thing up, take the lead.
And patience is the essence. Excuse me, Fred. Patience is the essence there.
End of the third quarter, your score, West Georgia 27, Albany State 21. We head to the fourth quarter. Also reminding you, next week is Fall Open House. Your chance to come and tour the beautiful campus of Albany State University, find out about all the great academic programs, some of the unique things like forensic science. You can come check it out, nursing, and a lot of great things going on. Tour the campus, meet faculty, students, administrators. We start at 8 a.m. in the morning. The big program about 9 o'clock, so you come out early, register, browse. 9 o'clock, we get things going, and it's a full day of excitement, activities, find out all about ASU. Go to the Albany State website for more information about Fall Open House. You can register online or just show up. They'll take care of you next Saturday. And then don't forget, we got a football game next Saturday night at 7 o'clock. You can give it a full day with us here at ASU next week. Of course, Fall Open House. So we head to the fourth quarter. We change sides. Rams now will be going from right to left. 1st and 10, Albany State at the Ram 44. Fred Suttles, Norman Newton, Jesse Massey, squeeze back at the studios of 98.1 Kiss FM. Thanking you for tuning in here. 3 receivers for the Rams here. First down, we will give it to Small again. I think he's still in the ball game. Got a yard, maybe 2 out to the 46.
I guess we're trying to set up something with that, Norm, because we didn't get a stalemate, a good block. Look, I'm looking at the monitor. I was trying to look at the push that the O-line gave us, and I don't think we got no, didn't.
They're standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not how the technique you want of your linemen. So these are some good defensive guys, but when your lineman is standing straight up, that means the running back has nowhere to go.
Yeah, they're almost standing up like they're expecting a pass on that. I mean, I don't know if they're not on the same book with the rest of the offense of what's going on.
Your wonderful support and
2nd and 8, Rams at the Albany State 46-yard line. Fourth quarter action, still down by 6 points. Albany State, Evans, boy, nobody open. Ain't able to escape Donahue back there. Still looking to find a receiver, throw it to C at the 25-yard line. And wow, what are these flags?
Wow, they're going to call a hold all the way back here. I think they're going to call a chop block on 2 of our offensive linemen right here, number 71 and 69. And how unfortunate this is on the backside.
Or is it going to be illegal lineman downfield? Because
Maybe so.
it could be one of we don't know, but it looks like it's coming back against Albany State. What a pass, and what a great job by the quarterback, able to escape Donahue with the pressure, throw the ball downfield, hit Sanford C, and it's going to come back.
Yeah, Fred, I think you might be right. Maybe it's an ineligible receiver downfield because the line of scrimmage was all the way back here down. You called it. The ball is all the way back here at the line of scrimmage at the 46-yard line, and they were up near the 50 before the flag was thrown.
This will also be a media timeout.
And boy, let's see. Now he goes out of bounds down inside the 20-yard line if this play would have stood. So let's just talk about that. That's roughly 40-yard penalty. I mean, that's the way I look at it. We would be down around the 20-yard line, and instead we're back down here at the 41 or 41, facing what's going to be second and about 13.
Yeah. So the Rams penalized lineman downfield, and I think the quarterback can do that to you. Maybe they thought he was running. I don't know how, you get downfield unless you thought Edmonds was taking off. But he escaped, and it didn't look like he was going towards the line of scrimmage. So
he was looking to throw all the way.
Yeah, he was looking to throw all the way, and we get caught with more than one guy across the line of scrimmage. And, of course, that's a 5-yard penalty. And that'll make it second down and 13 when we resume play. But there's an injured West Georgia player still down, when also inside a media timeout. Go ahead.
That was one of the things we talked about at the top of the field, that we were second and 8. Now we moved back. Now we're the second and 13. That hurts, man. That really hurts you when you're coming back down.
By visiting www.thesiac.com. We play hard.
14:02 remaining in the game, and I also reminded you tomorrow the big scholarship boot camp workshop is going on at the Billy C. Black Building, room 143. Start time is 4 o'clock. If you're an Albany State student, it's only $5. General public $15, and all the proceeds will go to the Graduate Student Association. Also, you can get tailgating reserved. If you want to get your tailgate and RV spot reserved for either next week against Miles or homecoming on October 22nd, you can contact Gwen Hurd in Auxiliary Services at Albany State, 229-430-4710, or contact ASU Athletics, 229-430-4754. And don't forget, also Monday is the deadline to apply for your homecoming parade spot, Monday at 6 o'clock. That's the deadline coming up. So the injured player is number 94 coming off the field, Devlin Cousin, and he is under his own power. That's a good thing he has an injured leg. He's coming off the field, and it'll be second,
big guy too.
Second and 13. What was that, Coach?
He's a big guy too.
Oh, yeah. So we're ready to resume play. Second and 13, Albany State back at the Ram 41-yard line. Edmonds going to set the screen up again. This time, Quadre Simmons. Boy, if he could have kept his footing. And look at this flag.
Look at that flag.
From 30 yards away from the ball.
Yeah,
wow.
That's the field judge all the way throwing the flag on, holding on us. And the line judge, the line judge is right here, and he didn't throw the flag. Now
I just looked at the replay.
That's a hard one to swallow right there.
I didn't see it. If we can get another shot at that replay, I did not see what it flagged. Let's take a look here.
Number 81 of the offense.
Okay, look at this. What? Okay, what?
No. No, okay, people, I hope if you're watching the live stream, you saw it for yourself, and number 81 was standing up. He didn't block anybody. So that's a horrible call. I mean, normally when we say it's a horrible call, it's a horrible call, but that was a horrible call.
And this guy's a mile away from the play to make that, because he threw it 30 yards. He threw his flag 30 yards, so the Rams get called for holding. So back-to-back penalties assessed against the Rams have us backed up to the Ram 33-yard line. 13:46 to go here in the ball game. Back to pass. Edmonds, quick toss out there to Habersham. Break a tackle at the 40. And running in midfield, he is going to run for the Ram first down. What a big play. Boy, McKinley Habersham came up with another big one there.
And, boy, he made a great adjustment in the middle of this run. Last week we saw him look right there. He would try to outrun everybody, but he cut back in and got behind those big offensive linemen and picked up some more yardage.
Kareem has told me, you guys are going to like this kid. And I said, hey, was that you? It looked like you last week on that pass, and I know he's going crazy. The Rams running back coach. The first down at the West Georgia 45-yard line. So Albany State comes up with the big play after the two back-to-back penalties. First and 10 at the West Georgia 45-yard line as Edmonds is ready to go. They will give it to Small, and he's looking for room. Boy, won't get it. He ran into a pack of 3 wolves there, Norman. That's how you want me to say it.
That's it for
Pack
it.
of wolves.
A small pack.
I'd rather you not say it, but if you're going to say it, say a pack.
Maybe 2 yards, we'll call it, to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up for Albany State.
And that was a huge conversion there on
big man.
2nd and 8. What was it? 2nd and
Well,
28.
all day.
Yeah, it was 23.
23. Yeah, big play and to get them out of the hole. And boy, let's see if we can go ahead and finish this drive, put some points on the board.
Rams ready to go here. 2nd down and 8 at the West Georgia 43-yard line. Edmonds in the shotgun this time on 4 receivers. They send 5 out, and boy, too far out of the reach of his running back, Habersham. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up.
It looks like when Edmonds is settled in the pocket, look like he gets over anxious to try to throw the ball. All he had to do is just get it out there into the flats because he had the angle on the guy to turn it upfield. No, He got too comfortable with that pass.
Yeah, kind of took his time and, like you said, laid it out a little bit too far for our guy. Trying to lead him up the field, I think, what they're trying to do coaching.
Big play for it.
Just throw it so he can catch it and make a play.
Another big possession play for Albany State here. 3rd and 8 at the West Georgia 43. Double receivers line up on both sides of the field. The senior from Atlanta, Edmonds, is ready to go here. Play clock down to 8. And this time, boy, he escapes the pocket again. Wants to run for the first down. Can he make it? And he gonna get the first down out of bounds. What a big play. Boy, he is a great athlete. The lefty, able to run down the left side. First down.
When he's making good decisions like that, he's almost indefensible because you have to collapse the pocket around him. If you give him any little lane and you're playing man coverage, he's going to outrun your linebacker or your defensive end or whoever that spy is you have on him. He's going to outrun that guy. And then it's just a matter of, foot race to the sideline. He's gonna win that battle a lot of times. That's a great job by the quarterback. Except for that one throw to interception, he's played lights out tonight.
Caleb Edmonds doing a great job for Albany State, leading in total offense in the SIAC, averaging 270 yards a game, 6'3", 220-pounder from Atlanta, Georgia. First down at the 32. Woo! Almost took his head off there. Number 56, Ethan Hopper.
Look at this.
Well, that was close there. He was in the.
What happens to our offensive line here?
Yeah, and
I mean, nobody gets a hat on a hat here.
And they were in the backfield immediately. He came right there and wrapped him up immediately. So nowhere, had 2 guys back there. 56 was the first one. So a loss of a couple of yards at the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12. 11:25 to go. We're in the 4th quarter, down by 6. West Georgia 27-21 lead over Albany State. 2nd and 12, Rams. Edmonds going to throw it in the flat. And, boy, no flag there. Number 1 thought he had a flag. It should have been called against him earlier. I think that time that was the right call. No call. Takevian Harris was the intended receiver. Number 1, Leggett with the coverage.
Well, we're in 2-down territory, in my opinion. We already know we're not good at kicking field goals, especially from this distance. So the Rams probably here are going to try to get some of these yards. It's 3rd and 12. We need to get all the way down to the 24, 23-yard line.
Look at the time on the clock. This is the time for the play. 11:11 to go in the game.
That's your birthday. You didn't think I was going to get that, did you, Fred?
No, you're a pretty smart guy. I knew you were going to get that. Big time here. 3rd down and 12. The fans make a lot of noise. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Rams going to have to take a timeout. So Albany State would take a timeout. We have, 1 left? 1 left in the ball game. So
that's a good one to take.
Yeah, so 11:11 to go in the game. Rams will use a timeout. 27-21 West Georgia.
Boy, man, what the anticipation, the hype we got going on. Good ball game. We're in the ball game. This is the crucial play right here to keep the drive going on. We got to get this first down some kind of way. Like you say, 2-down territory.
Yeah.
Now, what do you come up? They've seen our screen a lot, and it's been effective tonight. I don't know. Do you come back with that, or what kind of play you come on 3rd and 12?
I like that stretch play when we get on the hash. We almost hit him one time, wide open. He overthrew the ball. He faked that thing to the fullback and threw it down the field, and he just put too much on there.
That run pass option the quarterback has. I like that too. That's been a play that always was open. We've seen guys drop the pass, but it's always been there. And boy, I just really want to talk about this. This is the number 3 team in the country, right, Fred?
Yes.
And nobody expected Albany State to play with these guys. Have we hosted or even played a team ranked this high before?
Oh, yeah. We beat number 1 North Alabama. Remember that? That was the game that E.T. got hurt in way back in 96.
So since then.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3rd down and 12. Rams at the 34, West Georgia. Edmonds is going to get sacked. And this time Donahue able to get back there in the backfield, sack him at the 45-yard line. They may spot him at the 43. So this time he's not able to escape the pressure. West Georgia finally is going to bring him down. Maybe the second, I don't know, maybe the second or third sack. But he's been escaping that all day, but this time they got it.
They sent the house.
And that's the time we didn't need it because that pushed us right back out. I said, I thought it was going to be 4-down territory. But losing that much yardage on 3rd down, you just push yourself out of position to go for it on 4th. The Rams are going to try to pin them deep. And, boy, they just brought the house and played man coverage, and nobody broke off their route. That's just a bad job by the receivers not knowing what's going on.
He had no time, though. They were right on top of him. Terry Wiley, they punt the ball away, and they play safety and see what kind of field position it's gonna be. What's the field?
It's gonna be a touchback because it hit the pylon. If it could have got out just another yard, a yard sooner. Wow, hit the pylon.
Let's go back and play some defense now, Fred. Let's start it all over again.
So it'll be 1st and 10, West Georgia at the 20, 4th quarter, 10-12 to go here in the ball game. Still a 6-point game. Anybody's game here. West Georgia up by 6, 27-21 your score.
And I like it. I like it, Norm. I like the position that we're in. How many times we got? 1 or 2?
I think we only have 1.
We got one.
Okay, they probably got 2. So it's going to be nip and tuck the rest of the way, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make some defensive plays, and then we haven't made any mistakes in the special teams department lately. So let's hope that holds up.
And get a whistle. So Gardner, what's the discussion?
Look at the coach on the field.
So what is this about? 10-12 to go, and they blew the whistle, and it looks like Gardner. Are they sending him out of the ball game? Okay, he's getting some instructions. So what? I can't understand that. What's going on?
They reset the play clock and everything.
And Coach Dan Land wants some kind of explanation. What are they doing?
Yeah, this is something they're going to bring the whole team back over now. They're going to spot the ball in the. I don't know what happened. They didn't respot the ball. They gave him a new play clock. I have no idea what transpired there.
It's 1st and 10, back at the 20, 10-12 to go in the 4th quarter. West Georgia ball and play action. They want to pass, looking downfield to try and throw it deep, and they're going to throw it near side. Knocked down Nick Scott.
Great play by Scott.
And we had a flag down right there as well, but Nick Scott made a big play to Rams safety. Had 2 interceptions last week down in Florida against Southeastern.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Under on the field now.
On their own 20-yard line.
And this I'll just wait and see what this is.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
That guy kind of talks like he's talking to some kindergarten kids or something, doesn't he?
Stop.
Leave him alone, Norman. You're an official now.
Yeah, me and Master be having fun too. I tell you,
it's a lot of.
it's a lot more to it than you think.
Yep.
Heard y'all had some action last night. Massey told me a little bit about it. 1st and 20, back at the 10-yard line. The Wolves are ready to go. Quarterback under center. He wants to pass. Rolls right, looking downfield again. Has time and looking for it, and wow, broken up again. Good coverage there, Emmanuel Brown.
Boy, I thought Emmanuel was going to get under that and make a play on the ball for a second there. I thought he got his head around, but he just did miss it. And, boy, if he could have got around just a little quicker, man, that could have been a nice pick 6 for the Rams, return the favor. I still would like to get, that kickoff and pick 6 back. Our defense right here, 3rd and 20. It's still, second and long. Yeah. Looking up at the scoreboard wrong, but let's see if the Rams can make a play here.
2nd and 20, West Georgia at their 10-yard line. They send 3 receivers out to the right, 1 man split to the left side. Gardner, man in motion. They're going to hand off to him and looking for room. Jackson cuts it again, still on his feet. And he's going to run for the 1st down. And at the 50, still running out of bounds. Finally, we get him out of bounds. Number 36 able to push him out there at the end. And how does he get loose? Number 15. And this is the guy with the kick return for the touchdown.
Boy,
and Selby is the guy that finally got him.
Boy, and we had him all the way back inside the 20. We had this guy hemmed up, and Let's see if we can see another replay of this. But we had him, I thought, Fred, and he just kept going and kept his feet moving, and boy, he just gets out of it. Shingleton held a shot at him. Zane held a shot at him there. That's Davis, and boy, all those guys just couldn't get this guy to the ground.
They say he went out of bounds at the 50-yard line, so 1st and 10 right at midfield. Wolves going from left to right, 9:43 to go in this contest. They lead by 6, handoff up the middle, and Grover Stewart, boy, stand the guy up and finally able to bring him down, but he's going to get 2 tough yards to about the Albany State 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Jackson on the carry.
We got to hold on him, man. Even though he got all that yardage, we at least got him at the 50-yard line. We got to hold on and play good defense.
And Grover, we hadn't said his name a lot tonight. He's a Ram All-American down there. We'd like to see another big play by Grover Stewart out of Camilla, Georgia. 2nd down and 8, West Georgia at the Albany State 48-yard line. They break huddle here. Double receivers on both sides of the field as Gardner surveys that dirty blue defense here. 2nd and 8. See what they call here. Play clock with a lot of time, 11 seconds ago. Clock moving, 8:57 to go. 2nd down, and Rams bring the blitz, and they force him to get rid of the ball. And they do complete the pass, boy. They brought the jailbreak on him, and the quarterback got rid of that thing quickly, and they get good yardage. Number 14 is the guy, K.J. Palmer, that came up with the ball.
And that's the difference in the receivers and the quarterback being on the same page. Like we weren't on that 3rd down play when they sacked our quarterback. It was a blitz. And their quarterback, their receivers made a hot read and allowed the quarterback to at least attempt to complete a pass, and he did. Our guys just kept running their routes, and our quarterback had to eat it.
Another big play coming up. 3rd and 2 at the Albany State 42-yard line. The clock keeps moving. 8:20 to go in this game. West Georgia come out of the huddle. They swing a receiver out to the left side, and they have a H-back set up here off the right side. 3rd down and 2 play. They will run the running back. Jackson is going to run, get the 1st down inside the 40 at the Albany State 39 where he stood up, but that'll give him a fresh set of downs here. West Georgia with another 1st down.
And now they're in that territory where they've been going for it on 4th down, and they know this is a one-possession game, so they'd like nothing better than to get down close and at least attempt a field goal right here. It's going to be up to this dirty blue defense to come up with a play. The last time these guys got it all the way down to we had to intercept it in the end zone to turn them away. Let's see if that dirty blue defense can come up with another big play. 1st
and 10 at the Albany State 39-yard line. 7:45 to go in the 4th quarter. West Georgia, quarterback shotgun here. 4 receivers set up. They send everybody out in the pattern. Zane Fields, and boy, they sack him. I think this might be a holding coming up here. Zane Fields got back there along with Monte Taylor, and they sacked Gardner.
Yeah, I hope it is. I hope it's a holding, and I hope we decline it here. Let's hope it's not a hands to the face or anything like that. It's going to be holding against West Georgia, and the Rams are going to decline that, take the sack. The sack is going to be net about a 10 or 15-yard loss.
On the offense, number 73. That penalty is declined. 2nd down.
And where they going to spot it down?
Yeah, it should be spotted down here at the 47 almost.
Okay, there's the official spot at 48. The line judge is standing there.
Okay.
So they'll sack him back at the 48-yard line. That's going to be a loss. What is that, about 8 yards?
13 yards.
Pretty good loss there.
Yeah. 2 lines.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
7:28 to go. The clock moving. So that's a big loss there. 2nd down and about, 20, about 21, 22? 2nd down at about 21. Back to pass here on 2nd and very long. Throw over the middle, and boy, the official helped him out there. And Shingleton's going to stand up. Jackson, I believe, the guy that caught the ball, he shielded off one of the Ram defenders that was headed to make the play, but we do tackle him. They got a lot of the yards back to about the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 10 at the Albany State 39-yard line.
The key here is to try to keep everything in front of you so they won't get that 1st down marker on.
What we need to do is come up with a negative play like they did against us on the last drive, so they won't be tempted to go for it here on 4th down in case they don't get it here. But first thing we got to do is play defense on 3rd down. Got to hold them right here.
Big play again. 3rd and 10 at the Albany State 39. Empty backfield. Gardner in the shotgun here. 3rd down. Back to pass. He sets up, throw over the middle, and it's going to be caught. They get the 1st down. Able to find the guy over the middle, number 3 on the receiving end, Quay Walker. And they convert at the Ram 26-yard line. 6:25 to go, clock moving.
You know they were going to do extension. Go ahead, Norm. They were going to attack that thing, man, and we just didn't get there in the seam. Just didn't get there.
West Georgia ready to go. They break huddle again. 4 receivers spread formation. Will Gardner, the quarterback. On 1st and 10 at the 26 of Albany State. Going to throw it over there and dropped. And ball down on the ground again. Tried to hit number 3, Walker. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a good job over there by that cornerback. That's number 20. I can't make out his number. Jersey a little bunched up there, but that's a good job of him getting up and recognizing that play, putting pressure on the whole play, and kind of broke the thing up. And boy, we just got to stop them right here. They're already down in that area where if they don't have confidence in their field goal kicker to make it a 2-score game, they might go for it.
2nd and 10 at the Albany State 26-yard line. West Georgia, 3 receivers. Running back goes a little bit in motion, and they're going to hand off to him. And, he slipped away from a guy. He was squirt down to about the 24-yard line. A couple of yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it about 8 coming up. So another big play, 3rd and 8 at the Ram 24-yard line. Clock down to 5:44 to go in the ball game. It's a 6-point contest right now, 27-21 West Georgia. That Dirty Blue defense needs to suck it up here. So see if they can stop them on 3rd down and 8. Double receivers will swing out to the right, 1 man to the left side. Quarterback has 2 backs in the backfield. Here's a snap on 3rd down, looking downfield, throw it far side and hit and broke up. What a big play there. Double coverage, incomplete.
Boy, the quarterback got focused in on one receiver and missed the wide open guy. This is going to be this guy here, number 36. He leaks out of the backfield, and they had cleared out that side. He was standing there wide open and could have ran for the 1st down. He threw it to a guy that was double covered. And boy, here that big field goal I was talking about. It's going to be a 41. They're going to line up for a 41-yard attempt. And boy, this is huge.
Eric Autry, this would give them a 9-point lead. 41-yard field goal from the left angle. Here's a snap, low snap, kick is up, and no good. Wide left. 5:12 to go, and the Rams hold.
Boy, how often have we run our field goal kicker out there with a chance to either win or ice the game for us, and he missed the field goal, and I guess it just doesn't happen to us because it just happened to them. And now this Rams offense, who has managed to put together a couple of good drives here and there, 2 in the first half, a good long one to start the second half. They have got to put it together here, Coach. 5 minutes, 12 seconds. Defense has done their job 2 times in a row to get this ball back. You got to go down here and put some points up and put your team in a position to win.
1st and 10, Albany State at the Ram 24-yard line. 5:12 to go in the ball game. Plenty of time. We may only have 1 timeout, but there's plenty of time on this clock. Coach Massey.
Look here, it's a great job. Those guys did a good job of defending that and making sure we didn't get that 1st down. We collapsed on that guy, and that's what we got to have. Now let's talk about the offense. They're in the huddle right there. Coach Smith, he's got to dial up some things that works pretty much sideline because we don't have one timeout for it. We got.
From what I know, yeah,
I think we got 1. Right. But we can go down the middle of the field. The thing is, we just got to go north and south. We can't make mistakes and let them sack the quarterback or we get no gains on plays.
And they practice this every day. It's not quite the 2-minute, time for that.
It's not.
You have an opportunity to get a few runs, things in, but this, time is critical. 5:12 to go. You get the ball back, and Albany State with an opportunity here, down by 6, 27-21. Still your score. West Georgia lead, but the Rams able to stop West Georgia. They missed the field goal. 1st and 10 Rams at the ASU 24. Edmonds wants to pass here on 1st down, and they're gonna sack him. They get back, they get to him at the 21-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard loss. So they're able to bring him down. They got from the left defensive side, able to get around our offensive line there and bring him down.
See, right there, he should have stepped up and took off because he saw out the corner of his eye. I bet you he saw that guy get off of it. And he's like a dazzle on that play right there. No, he should have stepped up a little bit.
DeMarcus Davis with the sack, number 99 for West Georgia. It'll be 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, they sack us to end our last drive, get a sack on the first play here. That's 2 in a row. Rams offensive line not doing a good job of run blocking, and now they're letting it down in the pass blocking.
2nd and 13 at the Albany State 21-yard line. Rams go to the toss near side, and boy, nowhere to go. Boy, he cuts Phil, and Matt Green on the play there. So, boy, we get maybe, a yard to the 22?
And I like the idea because our guys not doing a good job of straight ahead blocking. So the coach decides to call a toss, see if they can get out and use their feet and push these guys off the ball, and they still can't get a push. I tell you what, I don't know. These guys look like they need to hit the sled in practice to me.
Yeah, West Georgia really good moving left
Lateral,
and right.
yeah.
Yeah, east and west, and Rams looking at 3rd and 12 already with 3:54 to go here. So big play here, 3rd and 12. Are you in 4 downs right now? What, 3:48?
Not this far down on your end of the field.
3rd and 12 Rams at the Albany State 22-yard line. Edmonds in the shotgun, 4 receivers for Albany State. Back to pass. He steps up again, looking downfield, and he is going to run it out of bounds. So forced out of bounds at about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. It'll be 4th down coming up.
And look at our receivers. All of them are very deep. And that's a situation where your quarterback, if you're running a deep route, you need to break that off and come back up and just, try to seek the 1st down yardage. Our guys are 30, 40 yards down the field. There's no way. Well, I guess he could, but it's highly unlikely that our quarterback running to his right, his left, with being a left-handed quarterback, is going to get the momentum to heave the ball 40 yards down the field. You have got to come back to your quarterback and give him a chance to make a play.
4th and 8, Rams at the 26. Terry Wiley to punt the ball away here. Time down to 3:28 to go, waving for the fair. Boy, he should have, I don't know about that one. He waved for the fair catch, but I don't know. He had a little daylight there. So number 14 signals he wants the fair catch at KJ Palmer, and they're going to have great field position either way at the 40-yard line with 3:25 to go. So West Georgia strategy, they want to milk the clock right now. They don't need points. Rams need to stop them and try and get the ball back. So this is going to be big here. 3:25 to go.
We missed a golden opportunity there to try to get some momentum. And now it's shifted back to them because, like Fred just said, they don't have to run plays until like 3 seconds left on the clock, and they can be running plays.
Yeah, we can play good defense with only one timeout unless they throw the ball. And I expect them to come out here and probably run the ball to keep the clock moving. Even if we stop them on 3 downs, we'd get the ball back with less than 2 minutes left. Right around a minute. So the Rams, the offense just didn't get it done right there. And I tell you what, to me, the quarterback is the best player on our team. And he's not getting a lot of support right now. His offensive line let him down there on 1st down. He couldn't, he was sacked relatively quickly. And then our offensive line, we try to do a toss sweep, and we don't get anything going outside. And then our quarterback scrambles out on 3rd down. And all our receivers have to do, there's a big void. If you could see it, there's a void of about 20 yards between the 1st down marker and our receivers. All one of them has to do is stop and come back. Beat the defender back, coming back to the quarterback, and he can just drop the ball in there, and it's a 1st down. It's fundamental adjustments that you have to be able to make in your route. You have to be thinking about it. You have to have a football IQ to come up with this during the play. It can't be, I guess it could be taught or coached, but you expect your guys to just know this.
Do you expect West Georgia to throw any passes?
I don't. I really don't.
It would be very surprising.
Yeah.
3:25 to go in the ball game. We had a timeout, and West Georgia's ball at their 40-yard line. They still have the 6-point lead with 3:25 to go. 4 receivers. Man in motion, they're going to hand it to Jackson trying to get the corner. And we're going to tackle him in the backfield, so we're going to be a loss.
Look at that flag.
Look at that one. Same guy.
And this time I hope he saw, I don't know if he saw the holding on our guy number 25, I guess, but that was one in the backfield. I think he might have saw the one that two guys over there had 25 just jacked up by his jersey to the point where I can't even read his number. But it is number 25. Is that 25 or 29? That's 29 for the Rams.
So the referee will tell us what happened. 3:17 on the game clock here. Penalty, we think, coming up against West Georgia.
Block below the waist. Number 9 on the offense.
15.
15-yard penalty. Replay.
That's a major penalty. 15 yards. So that's got them in 1st and 25. And now, will they run the ball?
Now that strategy works against them. I think they still run the ball on 1st and 2nd down just to burn as much clock as possible. And then they might throw it on 3rd. I wouldn't, because right now you're gonna still be able to take. You're gonna get almost 2 minutes off the clock by running 3 plays and just play defense for a minute.
The penalty moves the ball back to the West Georgia 25-yard line. 15-yard penalty blocked below the waist. And they bring in all the tight ends, boy. 3 of them in the ball. They got everybody bunched in there together. Quarterback under center, yelling out the count. And they're going to go to the handoff here. The running back is Jackson trying to get out. Boy, they get another flag down. And this may back him up some more. The clock.
This is well behind the play. We got a good break on this one, Fred.
They finally stopped the clock. A couple of more seconds I thought came off the clock that shouldn't have. 2:47 to go. And the referee, I think this was his flag that might have been thrown.
That's it. That guy with the C on his back.
Oh, okay. Center.
Yeah, I thought the center was the guy who snapped the ball.
Yeah, but the center official is that guy over there.
Well, why he's not snapping the ball?
When he played, he snapped the ball.
So you have to be a center, then you get promoted to be the center referee.
You're an official. What's the center? What does that guy do?
The center snaps the ball.
The official.
I don't know. That guy just standing around with a C on his back. That's the first time I saw him do anything tonight.
So he threw the flag, though. That's going to be a penalty. That'll move him back to the 15-yard line. So it's what, 1st and 35? First down and 35 to go here. All the way back at the 15. 2:32 to go. That's the thing about it. Time on the clock. And West Georgia looks like a false start coming up.
Well, West Georgia's self-destructed here.
Now, I'm lost there. Look like we lost about 20 seconds off the clock a moment ago. That last penalty, I could be wrong. Look like
Let's see he's going to start the clock, though.
Yeah, after the penalty, the clock's going to start.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I missed then. Okay.
Running play before the last penalty. But, boy, check this out. These guys need to get up to the 50-yard line. They're at the 10. It's 1st and 40.
And forever.
First down and 40. West Georgia back at the 10-yard line. 2:19, clock is moving here, so they got about 14 seconds on the play clock, and Gardner in no hurry to snap this thing back at the 10. Rams, see if they can come up with a big play back here. Got him backed up, 5 seconds. They're going to run Jackson, trying to run it around the left side, and they will tackle the Rams. Have what, one time out? Are we going to use it?
Would you use it there or you hold on to it?
Tackle made by Nick Scott.
Minute 55 to go, and
well, we use it.
Okay, Rams going to take the time.
Somebody's hurt.
Injured player, okay. That's an injury timeout. So we're coming up on the top of the hour right now. Minute 55 on the clock here. So
Injury timeout.
Fred, can I recognize these business? We got time to do that.
Go ahead. We're in a timeout.
Yeah, let's run back. The Carter's Grill there, they did a great job Friday for hosting the hospitality room for the crossover volleyball championship. Go visit these folks. They support ASU athletics. Papa John's Pizza did the same thing. Pizzas every day for the hospitality room. We also had Sonny's Real Pit Barbecue did a great job of feeding the officials Friday night. Sam's Club donated water, juice, and other things. The Cakery, Miss Michelle. Go see these folks. They support ASU athletics. Jimmy Hot Dog Stand. Everybody knows Jimmy. Golden Corral. And our favorite, Norman's favorite, everybody's favorite, Maryland Fried Chicken.
All right. And there was some great action, too. Great volleyball action at the Hyper Gym at Albany State. Of course, you did a great job, Coach Skinner, and all the people, all the hosting.
I appreciate that, man, because this week, while we got a little time, I fed 100 kids this morning. 100 children this morning at Radium Elementary School.
What did you feed?
Hot fries, the hot dogs. They had chips.
Was that
and
breakfast?
Drinks. No, that's for they have the after school Saturday program.
Okay.
And they had 100 kids, and the principal called Ms. Williams and Mr. Bowles.
Well, Coach Messi, you do a great job.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you're the best person in Albany. I know that when it comes to that, getting out in the community.
Yes, sir.
Scrounging up stuff for the kids.
I like that word, scrounging.
You scrounge up some stuff for Coach. You do a good job, man. You're going to heaven for that, man. Believe that.
All right. I want to thank you for tuning in and Squeeze back in the studio. We're going to step away for station identification.
To Coach Hampton Smith and the 1986 Golden Rams football team, who won the program's first SIAC championship.
All right, thanks a lot. Thank you for tuning in to Albany State University Golden Rams football on your radio. Injured player, is that Shingleton? Looks like number 7. That is, I believe, Shingleton.
That's him.
Does a great job. Not good to see him leaving the field. Injured Zavondrick Shingleton. He's a great linebacker. He does a great job in the run and pass defense. A key player for the Rams. And he comes off the field with a limp there, so we hope it's not a serious injury. A guy that we've missed in the secondary for the Rams, Hodo. He got injured in the Valdosta State game, and we hadn't seen him. Hopefully, maybe next week or the week after, we'll see Marquez Hodo able to get back on the field for the Rams. They really missed him. So a minute 55 to go here. Second down and 35 coming up for West Georgia.
Come on, Rams.
And they're going to be not in a hurry, so the Rams have an opportunity to get the ball back. We'll see. How does it look there, mathematician?
No, what would look like?
Yeah, because I'm thinking, okay, 40-second play clock, and it takes about 8 seconds to run a play. So even if they don't do anything, this thing's going to tuck down now. Well, they stop it.
Wait, I'm lost. Wouldn't it be not a 25 second?
Yeah, after that
clock?
timeout, it should be a 20. Well, the injury timeout, it should be 25 seconds.
They had it at 40.
Albany
So Albany State we
That is
used
their third and final timeout.
last timeout for the Rams. So Rams used the timeout with 1:52 to go. Norman.
There should be some adjustment on this clock here.
The ASU volleyball team has
because
a home
some
match on Monday,
time ticked off, and there wasn't a play ran, and it was a timeout. Well, I guess when the play clock started, Albany State decided to take their timeout. So, yeah, that's correct. Okay.
So 1:52 to go. Rams have no timeouts. It'll be 2nd down and 35. Next week we're home against the Miles College Golden Bears. Don't forget to get your tickets early. ASU Cashier's Window, 2nd floor of the Billy C. Black Building, Albany State Student Activities Office in the Student Center, Odyssey Records right across the way here in the Shackelford Shopping Center, the Petro gas station at the corner of Radium Springs Road and Sands Drive. Tickets are $20 in advance, $20 at the gate for adults, $10, and they're only at the gate for youth, ages 5 to 17. So don't forget to get your tickets next week, taking on Miles College at 7 o'clock.
Fred asked me about the math. I was trying to do it in my head real quick. If they run the ball both times here, and assuming that each play take about 8 seconds, and they don't pick up the first down, no penalties, anything like that to stop the clock, even if they punt this ball back to Albany State, it's going to be less than 30 seconds left. It's going to be right around 25, 30 seconds. So Albany State's going to have to do something on that punt if we can hold them. We're going to have to do something there. Now, they're lined up in a spread formation here. Let's see what they do. I'm still thinking they're going to run the ball, though.
Rams have no timeouts. West Georgia ball, 1:52 to go. 2nd and 35. They're going to hand off at the middle. Rams need to wrap him up quickly, and they need to blow the clock. Okay, that's on the official. They should have blew that thing as soon as they stood him up. 1:41 to go, and the play clock, as soon as they get it ready for play, they'll have it going already. So 39 seconds. So here we go. 3rd down coming up, and it'll be probably close to a minute to go when they snap it.
I would like to see us, if they punt this ball, set up a block, try to block that thing, because he did a good job punting tonight.
Yeah, he's booming the ball out of there, so it's going to take something like that to give us a chance because, boy, he's run one more play and then the off around,
3rd and 33, West Georgia at their 17-yard line, approaching a minute to go in the ball game. 5 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback Gardner, is he going to take a penalty or are they going to use a timeout? So they use a timeout. So West Georgia would take a timeout with 58 seconds to go.
Timeout. West Georgia.
Nip and tuck here now.
If they run a play here and then we tackle them within 8 seconds, they're going to run that clock run all the way down. It's going to be about 10 seconds left on the clock when they try to punt this thing.
Okay, let's see this then. What you'll try to block the punt or you'll try to set up a return? What would you do now?
I'd have to go for the block. I mean,
or because if you go for the return, you might run out of time on the return.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, you get one shot to heave it to the end zone.
Right.
So you're right. Yeah, that's one of those things.
So you go for the block, no?
Yeah, I take my chances on the block.
So 11 men up there, nobody deep.
Nobody deep. Let's go.
But the only thing about that is if you miss it, that ball's gonna just roll down the field and time's gonna run out the clock on you. Boy, this is a bad dilemma to be in if you're around.
Tit for tat.
So
how about force a fumble here on 3rd down?
I'd like to see that.
Let's have that.
I like to see that. Then it takes the guy 58 seconds to finally get it in the end zone.
Yes, sir. I'll take a plate of that.
3rd and 33. West Georgia used the timeout. They have the ball at their 17-yard line. They go one back there. They still have a tight formation. 58 seconds on the clock here. The Rams may have a shot here, but they got to hold West Georgia on 3rd down and forever. And they finally snap it. They're going to give it to running back, and that's going to be Lamarcus Franks. The Rams wrap him up, sling him down. So the clock, we're waiting for it to start ticking. 50 seconds ago.
Lamarcus Franks on the carry.
Wow.
Tackle made by
they took a while to get it going. So 6 seconds going to be on the clock when they have to snap this thing.
That is, boy.
Seconds remaining.
This is going to be it, Norman, and I think it's going to be what you said. Well, we've seen it before. Remember Michigan State last year?
Yeah.
It came down to, I forgot who they were playing, and it was a 4th down, and they were able to get in there. So
bringing number 88 up, Coach.
Game clock 20 seconds, and it's going to come down to one play here. West Georgia 27, Albany State 21. Rams have played toe-to-toe to these guys. Number 3 team in the nation, and Albany State down by 6 points. Are going to be down to one play, 4th down coming up.
And now if you're West Georgia, would you come out here and run around and try to burn these 7 seconds, or would you just punt this thing out?
No way. It's too much time.
Too much time.
They could tackle you within 3 or 4 seconds, and then you get the ball first down with a shot at the end zone.
Right.
No way.
Maybe if it was 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds.
Remember, we did that up at in Chicago.
Yeah.
But it was, like you say, 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
But 7 seconds, that's too much time. And, as soon as he goes down, that's going to be a turnover on, then the clock will stop, turnover on downs, and, you'd have a shot. I don't think, no way they do that.
Well, I'm going to say it now, and the fans have started filing out thinking that, Albany State is not likely going to win this game, needing a miracle here on this last play. This is pretty much going to be the last play of the game. But I got to say it, for the number 3 team in the country to come in here and Albany State not
play toe-to-toe, baby.
Yeah, play them toe-to-toe. I mean, save a kickoff return for a touchdown and a pick six. I mean, this game just goes another way. Albany State has really outplayed these guys offensively today, and our defense played very well.
So here we go. It's 4th down. Rams have 11 men up on the line of scrimmage. 7.2 seconds left in the ball game. Punting team out. West Georgia, he's going to run. He's going to take the safety. He's going to go out of the end zone. So and there's a flag down back there. So
now that's unusual. If I was him,
they did not run that clock.
Yeah, they didn't run the clock, but then they ran it at the end because that didn't take 4 seconds. They started the clock later and then just ran some time off of it.
So
and let's see what this penalty is.
What's the penalty down there around the goal line with 3 seconds left in the game?
Boy, it would have been great if this guy went to a knee to pick this thing up and we get the ball right here.
So how's this thing going to end?
Boy, they're going to call a penalty against Albany State here?
What could that have been? What could it be? The punter took off.
Outsides?
Yeah.
Cameraman said he don't know.
They ran.
But the flag was down near the goal line.
I know.
mean, the flag is down inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go, Fred.
3 seconds left on the clock. And the referee's going to walk over here.
Yeah, Dan Land is trying to tell his players, get off the field. He wants to have a word with this official. Because there are a couple of things going on here. Number 1, that play didn't take 4 seconds. And number 2, what in the world could this penalty be?
Dan Land in the discussion with the referee here with 3 seconds left in the ball game. West Georgia elected to take the safety. That would give Albany State 2 points. It'll be 27-23. And they still have the free kick to us. But what's the call?
I don't know.
I've never seen this situation in football.
The flag, the back.
Yeah. So it's nothing on the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
The line of scrimmage was the 23, 24-yard line. That flag is down inside the 5-yard line. What could it be?
Well, Albany State is looking like they're getting ready to receive a free kick. So whatever it is, hopefully, I don't know.
Well, here's the referee.
Holding. Offense, number 99. That penalty is declined. Play results in a safety. Please set the game clock to 2 seconds.
Wow.
Free kick from the 20-yard line.
Wow. Now, how can they determine
they're going to say that play took 5 seconds. We didn't think it even took 4 for the punter right there. This guy, the ball is snapped. He's standing pretty much on the 5-yard line. He turns around and runs across the goal line. He's got to be the slowest guy, and he's got to be slower than me if it took him 5 seconds to run 5 yards.
Well, not Fred like that one.
Well, I wanted to get it in before Fred could because I knew he was going to try it.
Wow. So it's going to come down to the return then. So Albany State will have a chance to return it. Where do you go? Trick return? Do you
Michigan.
Keep lateral.
Yeah.
So this is it. Free kick coming from the 20 to Albany State. So the Rams will have to return this thing. Your score is 27-23. 4-point lead for West Georgia. And Albany State will have to return it. It could be a defensive penalty, I guess, on the how would that work?
They might kick it out of bounds, too, now.
Well, and give us a chance to heave it in the end zone? I don't know about that one. I think a squib kick is coming.
Yeah, I think a squib kick, and then Albany State's got it. We got our hands out there. We got receivers. a couple of defensive backs, a running back or two. They're just going to have to try to do what they can to get this ball down the field. And, boy, it would be great if we could get it down to about the 20 or 30-yard line, then get a defensive penalty and get one shot at the end zone.
Eric Autry to kick it off. We'll see what happens. 2 seconds in the game. Rams down by 4, 27-23. So it comes down to this. Here's the run-up by Autry. It's a squib kick. Rams will have to return it for a TD. And they will toss it, and the Rams, another lateral. Thomas Smith is going to get it to Quadre Simmons. Needs a little block there, and they're going to get it to Kevian Harris. And Rams, Nick Scott has a chance. Near side is going to toss it to Thomas Smith. It's still a live play. No time on the clock. And it's going to be picked up back there. Finally, we mishandled it at the 5-yard line still. Oh, Aaron Pierce still running the ball. And Kevian Harris has the ball again. We lateral it. Far side of the field. 30. Still running it. And finally, West Georgia tackles him. And the game is over. What a play. We have never seen a game end like that. West Georgia survives Albany State. They're going to win it 27-23. The Rams had one chance left on the kick return, and they had the play call. The lateral, we lateraled it about 10 times. That's going to do it. Albany State's going to fall to 1-3. West Georgia will improve to 4-0. And again, like Norman said, the Rams fought them toe-to-toe, but a couple of little mistakes right there. Special teams and the pick six, that's the real big difference in the game. Coach Massey.
Hey, look at the Rams fought real hard tonight. You can't blame them. Number 3 team in the country. No moral victories. I don't like moral victories. You want the W. We didn't get it. We ran out of time. We made a few mistakes, especially on special teams now, and we didn't make that when we got that fumble by number 5 that we tried to go to the end zone 3 straight times. We should have ran that ball and tried to get something else normal.
That's exactly right, Coach. We wasted a possession right there, but, man, I tell you, I'll take our defense anywhere. And I've said that before about the Rams, a few Rams teams that we've had. It seems like the defense is always right up to par. And this group again today, the number 3 team in the country, they came out and played really well. Only one long drive, these guys. I think it was a 65-yard drive. I think it was 55. I think they started on the 45-yard line after kickoff and scored a touchdown. Other than that, a short field, interception for a touchdown, and a kickoff return for a touchdown. And just couldn't get it done.